Sup guys, Tyster here.
I
And we're back.
I hope that gets cut out.
Well, just in case it does. Sup guys, Tyster here. And we're back. In a time loop.
Let's do the time loop again.
Copyright.
No.
Never mind,
Sorry.
it's not copyright. You did it wrong.
Yep,
We can live with it as a parody.
Anyways.
I have an announcement today, Alan.
Is that
I
my
know,
Tyler?
right? No, listen.
Tyler, I swear to God.
No, listen. Hear me out. I'm no longer gonna say next week on the dicey situation, because none of these past fucking videos has never been next week. It's either a week after or 2 weeks after, because Alan refuses to upload the video on time.
I mean, to be fair, next weekend is right after my 21st birthday, so
I can't even count to 21st.
I know I can only count to 20 because that's all the dice can go up to.
Can you count to February 31st?
Julius Caesar sure couldn't.
Oh.
Anyway.
Jordan, you haven't said anything yet. Speak, child.
I am eating pizza.
Grace, you are loud.
That's my announcement today.
Jordan has pizza and he didn't share. Disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws for the entirety of today.
And your max,
hey, wait a second.
And your
Hold on
max
a second.
hit points get down by a 3d100.
I'm immediately dead.
Anyways, the day has come. The day is finally here. Owen, would you like to do the recap?
Oh my god, what was that voice?
Legitimately, what was that?
So,
dude?
I don't even remember what happened, but can I do it just so he can't?
I vote Eden. I vote Eden
You
to
know
do
what?
it. Because we agreed that Owen's gonna do a recap when he's like not here, and we just do it without him.
So we started.
Technically, Owen wasn't here last week because we didn't have a session last week.
I also wasn't here last week intentionally because I wasn't going to be able to make it last week. So
exactly. Tyler, your argument's invalid. Guilty as charged.
I wasn't arguing because I was right.
We originally, this happened just after I had picked up the great sword that we longsword, short sword,
longsword,
that we had identified as Soren's Fall, though prefers the name Vorma, originating from a Thaliard's original language. I identified it and found it had, after we'd travelled away from the cave by climbing out of it, and Desmond telling us to go, despite us trying to convince him otherwise. So after a couple of days, I identified it and found its abilities, and I believe those have been shared with Ildo, who possesses the sword.
Yep.
I pissed off a dragon.
Yeah, fuck you. My boy
sure
Torrens, man.
And Soren's Fall spoke to me and said, if you would call them, let them come. So I did. I called them. And then I had some weird shit happen.
Had some night terrors, as you do.
Yeah. Yeah, with the words, do not dare to think you can summon me so simply, which I actually wrote down. After a couple of days of travel, including a lightning storm with some ore that was unaffected, that was seemingly bouncing the lightning around, we came across the corpse of a copper dragon with a young, I believe it was a young copper dragon as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Caranth came down and explained this was Minarath, a dragon that was exiled months ago, still with her 5 eggs of rebellion. And he Caranth, yeah.
Hmm?
Caranth, him, yeah.
Yes, Caranth is he.
He.
He took the Copper Dragon Youngling and found the other 5 and head to a place that I don't know if everyone else knows.
The
Uh,
place where the
they did.
dragons go.
I
The
think
dragon
that
tails.
I historied
Sovereign
it.
Guard.
Yeah, you historied it. Elbrin
But-
Veiled.
Elbrin
Yeah.
Vale. I would say it because I did
Jordan.
it. I
Elbrin
played
Veiled.
tested Elbrin
There's a
Veiled.
D at the end.
Yeah, Elbrin Veiled. Yeah.
You should probably put that in the notes, chat.
I already have it down, you guys.
In the notes,
note-taking.
chat.
And
Yeah, we have that,
We were
remember?
told to keep the head, but to take whatever we wished from the rest. So, after discussions with some people from the Adventuring Guild, and some very, very hacked conversation, we were asked to collect 12 scales, 3 teeth, and all of the bones to take to the was it just where we were going or where?
You were asked to take it to Port Coltrade.
Yeah.
Oh, fan-fucking-tastic. We were asked to take it to Port Coltrade.
I'm encumbered.
And that another group of adventurers would come help us transport the stuff.
Assist us, yeah.
And yeah.
Polio got
had problem-
traumatized too, dickhead.
What?
You got traumatized.
Me?
No, I said me, Polio, not
Oh,
fucking.
I didn't hear. I thought you said you got traumatized. I was about to say it again.
Hey, actually, you know what? You got traumatized. Fuck it. You got
I'd managed to gather
traumatized.
in that night 19 Copper Dragon scale. Already, and then we went to sleep for the night around the corpse of a dragon.
You also
Pretty much,
forgot
yeah.
to mention about the dragon meat.
Yep.
Yeah, and we ate dragon meat.
After it
After
took some
Polio.
convincing for Poyo, but yeah.
It's the
And
one
That's
weakness,
where we
man.
left off, and now the world is ours. Wait, shit, that's not my line.
You weren't
Ow.
supposed to say it. You're gonna die, Owen.
The
I'm
world
used
is mine. Roland,
I
no, I'm just
know.
kidding.
You just throw the
That's
chair
why
at
I'm
him.
known as Alan's little pog champ.
Yeah, I'm
you
editing
need to
that out.
change that. You need
I'm
to.
editing
You
that
need
out.
to. You need to make that be not that.
Why not? That's funny.
I've already changed my status. I changed it immediately after you made it that, in the hopes that you would change it again.
What?
You hoped
There
wrong.
we go. Is it better, Alan?
Can we
Sure.
can we play the game, please?
So, you all come to consciousness in the valley that, when you had first entered it, seemed ethereal and beautiful and vibrant and teeming with life, and is now just another valley in the underpeaks of Vilsaurus. The smell of the dragon's corpse is a little more pungent than it was when you fell asleep.
Fantastic.
The world is yours.
Is there anyone nearby?
Roll a perception check.
I'm nearby. Hello.
I'm
it's
also
me.
nearby. Hi. I kicked Salyard. I kicked Salyard in the stomach.
13.
You feel Poyo kick you in the stomach.
Sorry, I was I'm so sorry. I was stretching.
It was an accident.
I
can't come
stand up,
again.
stretch, and I head over to the corpse of
Yeah, you look around, there's no one that you didn't expect to be there.
Okay, I'm gonna cast the Alter Self spell on myself again.
You get
And
more
reduce
some
that spike.
skills.
And start ripping up some scales again to reduce our workload later on.
Okay.
So yeah.
So Thaliard is on scales.
Who's cutting off the wings, guys?
This might be a little late to say, but is this morally okay to do?
We have been asked to by beings more powerful than us.
Just because we've been asked to doesn't mean that we necessarily should. This was
If
a
anything-
living creature.
If anything, you're
I mean,
probably
we've gotten the
overdoing it.
blessing of their kind, so it's okay.
Leonidas,
The,
do you have the same reservation when you sit down and eat a steak?
I prefer not to
Listen,
eat
it was
meat
very
in general.
good. And I'm sad that I had to eat it. It was so good, oh my god.
We have been asked to dispose of a body that was killed by natural means.
Yeah,
Or unnatural
aren't we
means.
gonna cast a spell on it or something? To prevent it from getting resurrected?
Do you want me to do that
Someone was
now,
gonna
or is it?
Gentle repose. I mean,
Yeah, I can
if
do
you
that.
cast gentle repose on it, then it cannot be resurrected by necromancy, which
Yeah.
is handy to say the least.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll cast
Hold
gentle
on.
repose on the.
Before you do that, Leo, I kind of go up to it and just do a little bow and shit.
Okay.
Yep. And I just kind of nod at Leo.
I take a nod back and I start to cast gentle repose on the corpse.
What's the casting time of that spell?
One action.
Wow.
Just an action. Okay. Describe how you cast it.
Before I cast gentle repose, I go over the body, to make sure I know what's going on and
The size of
yeah.
it and whatnot.
Yeah. And then I slowly go from the nose of the dragon, the snout of the dragon, and I follow the spine all the way down with my fingers. And then I go from the wing tip, one of the wing tips, and then trail back to one of the wing tips, trail back, and then I trail down the spine again at the end of the tail. And as soon as I touch the end of the tail, I say a few words of prayer. And then the corpse shines brightly for a moment, and then goes back to normal. It is done.
You notice immediately the smell in the air decrease substantially. What little fluid was seeping out from the gap where you had separated the head from the rest of the body stops. And the immediate vicinity, just generally around this, like the 10 feet of ground around this corpse, looks a little healthier. There's still the ominous dark spots where the dragon's blood had seeped into the earth, but there's a glimmer of hope.
Alright, I guess we can
It's beautiful.
continue.
Ithalia just walks up to the body and just starts peeling off scales.
Okay. So Thaliard's working on scales. Who else is working on what else?
What else needs to be worked on?
The teeth,
You need
like
the bones.
teeth.
you need scales, teeth, and bones
But it
for
means
I'm
the
doing
leave
the teeth.
the front row of teeth.
Yeah.
So it's
I'm gonna go for the
next
back.
two.
How many rows of teeth did you say? I think it was very outrageous or something.
It was 3.
Never mind. It's like
There's 37 rows of teeth.
Oh god.
This is a FNAF
Oh
animatronic.
god,
Oh god.
we're all gonna die.
This is why I'm afraid of sharks.
They don't.
But yeah,
Sharks only have like 3 rows of teeth. They just grow back.
oh.
Exactly.
Well,
Okay, so
anyway,
shark
yeah,
tooth necklace isn't
I go
bad.
for the teeth and shit.
Okay.
I am the tooth theory of the week.
Do I need to do an athletics check for the scales?
Leo, what are you doing? Did you say?
I didn't, but I would say I would debone the dragon. That sounds good.
Okay. And then Gilda?
I'm gonna help on the boneless wings.
Boneless.
Well, the wings do have bones in them.
No, but I'm just saying to debone the wings because.
Okay.
Get your fried dragon boneless wings here.
Oh my god, KFC, but bone. I want to
KFD, Kentucky
Kentucky
KFC.
Fried Dragon.
KFD.
Kentucky Fried
KFC.
Dick.
Oh! Oh!
Anyway, but yeah,
Anyway.
teeth and shit.
Yeah.
Would this be like a medicine check?
Thaliard, go ahead and roll a athletics check.
Nope. 21. I'm using my 19 portent.
21.
Who
Poyo, go ahead
feels
and roll an
least
athletics
confident?
check.
Wait,
Yeah,
who feels
hopefully.
least confident with their check?
I am very unconfident right now.
Okay, I'm
I
giving
am
you a 13.
I'm extremely
Tyler?
confident if I roll
Okay.
medicine.
I'm giving Tyler 13,
Oh.
so that would be... Oh.
13
Oh.
plus 4 is
He rolled.
17.
I was about to say he rolled, but that's fine.
Yeah, but you used it before he rolls, so that roll never happened.
Good job.
Hey,
Well, fuck.
I got you... 17's still good. Not as good as my 21, but 17's still good.
Yeah.
Don't need to show off. Right now.
Oh, shit.
Gilda and Leonidas, go ahead and roll. I will say one of you roll medicine with advantage, and one of you roll athletics with advantage.
Yo, I'm
Gilda
taking that
can
fucking
roll
medicine with
athletics
advantage.
with advantage.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Oh, fuck.
Oh man.
That's the second nat 20 in medicine that we've had on this dragon,
You got
and a
advantage on the
23 on
athletics.
athletics with
Yeah,
the.
yeah, she did athletics before.
Yep.
Which is
Oh,
a
23. Oh,
We got 3 above 20 and 1 not.
It would have
And it
been.
would have been.
It would have
No, it would have
been.
been at 20, which is still not above 20.
don't spit math at me, God.
Hey, I gave you an automatic success. Shut up.
What makes you think a 17 is a success?
Because if it's not, then fuck.
Thanks, Owen.
Well, fuck.
Thanks, Owen.
Yeah. Over the course of the next 2 hours, you make some significant progress separating the scales from the body.
Wait, you said
You
2
manage.
hours?
Yeah, 2 hours.
I would have cast Alter Self another time in that time.
Yep. Go ahead and mark the slot.
Yeah. 1
Um,
second level spell slot left, guys. Woo!
You manage to completely debone the wings. And Poyo, with your 17, you manage to work your way through the one row of teeth.
Okay.
Several of them were damaged.
Yeah,
But I'll
makes
say
sense.
you end up with 12 good teeth.
How many did we need again? Like
3.
They had only the Vilsaurus Adventuring Committee, the VAC, had only asked for 3 of them.
Oh, cool. I keep
12 scales, 3
I keep
teeth.
one of them.
12 scales, 3 teeth, and all the bones.
Yep.
All the bone.
And with that nat 20 in medicine, your deboning of the wings it leaves the wings mostly intact. And you manage to maintain where the bones fit in with each other. And you like put slight marks on them. A note, these bones are very, very tough. like you, after a couple of tries, you find yourself like you accidentally slip and like hit one of the bones, and it puts a chip in the tool that you're using and doesn't even scratch the bone. And at that point, you're like, oh, this is
Bro, what kind of rinky-dinky tools are we using?
like, I would assume your weapons, like your everyday weapons.
You
Oh
use your
fuck,
mace.
not my weapon. Oh no,
You
that's
use
my
your
only
fucking
weapon.
mace, and you
Oh
fucking
god, I'm
only
break
using
it.
weapon.
my bone. I'm using my bone here, guys.
Oh my god, just use one of the bones that you just take off.
No, I'm
Yeah.
literally using part
I'm
of
talking
my
to
bone
Leo.
extruded from my body. What
Hmm?
To use a
is
claw.
it doing?
He is the claw.
Yeah. You were intending to continue working, I would assume, for most of the day.
I mean,
But
I'm good
How
to
many
go.
scales did I get?
after, I'm not giving you a number for that,
Why not?
because we'll get to it. Shut up.
Oh.
We're being interrupted because we're being scared, I guess.
Yeah, after maybe an hour and 45 minutes of work, Thaliard, you're about to pry off another scale. You're working your way along the side, kind of avoiding the places where the 3 deep gashes in the side are.
Mhm.
And as you're trying to pry one of the scales off, a stone just pops into existence in front of your face and immediately falls to the ground, narrowly missing your foot.
Does it look familiar to me? I have extending stone already.
It's significantly larger,
Mm-hmm.
and as you're standing there trying to figure out what it is, it kind of rolls over a little bit, and you see a crudely drawn smiley face on
Oh
it.
my god.
I still have my claw.
Hey, is this a passion project?
Yes, we are, my friend.
Oh, phenomenal. It worked. I told you it would work. You didn't believe me, but I told you.
Do we notice
Hold a
the talking
second.
rock?
Yeah, you would notice. It's significantly louder than it needs to be.
Oh.
If you have experience taking orders in fast food,
Oh god.
It's
Don't
that
give me
guy
those
who yells
memories.
in the speaker.
It's
and you're
that
like, dude,
dickhead.
shut up.
It's that bitch.
yep, it's that guy. He
Two
says,
quarter
hold on
pounder."
a second. And
No,
then
we will hold.
maybe about a minute later, boom, a scroll clatters to the ground in front of you.
I pick up the scroll.
The hell is that?
We were told by the VAC, our loving, authoritative friends, that we were supposed to help you transport a dead dragon, but we're busy. So, hopefully that helps. I assume you have a wizard in your group, because if you don't have a wizard, you're doing it wrong.
Do
Good
we have a
luck.
wizard?
We do.
Nah, no, we don't.
Ja.
What's a wizard?
What's a wizard?
Is it a scroll? Would I recognize anything on it?
Yeah, you open the scroll and it is a spell scroll.
Fuck it. I'm gonna just spell slot cast identify and spend a minute.
It is a scroll for Tensor's Floating Disc. First level conjuration, ritual, 1 action, 30 feet, duration 1 hour. Creates a circular horizontal plane of force 3 feet in diameter and 1 inch thick that floats 3 feet above the ground in an occupied space of your choice that you can see within range. Disc remains for the duration and can hold up to 500 pounds. If more weight is placed on it, the spell ends and everything on the disc falls to the ground. The disc is immobile while you are within 20 feet of it. If you move more than 20 feet away from it, the disc follows you so that it remains within 20 feet of you. It can move across uneven terrain, up or down stairs, slopes, and the like, but it can't cross an elevation change of 10 feet or more. For example, the disc can't move across a 10-foot deep pit, nor could it leave such a pit if it was created at the bottom. If you move more than 100 feet from the disc, typically because it can't move around an obstacle to follow you, the spell ends.
Literally a floating plate?
A floating plate that carries 500 pounds.
For an
Neat.
hour.
For an hour. As a first level spell slot.
I think we might need a little bit more than an hour, to be honest.
We would need more than an hour to use this. Take this where we are headed. Will we not? I say to the stone.
The stone, which had been in the process of cracking and like slowly breaking apart, reforms. That's why I asked if you had a wizard. Just copy it down. Use it as many times as you need. And then the stone crumbles.
Where the fuck?
And if only we had a wizard, I kind of nudge Valiard.
Where are we gonna find a wizard at this hour?
I hope you
Alan.
nudge him too.
Yeah.
We're both
Alan.
nudging him.
Alan,
Yes. Thanks.
so much.
Thank you.
So as there is one flaw with this plan, I have not got ink or parchment to copy this into my spellbook.
So we're back to square one again.
Well, we got plenty of tea if that helps.
I mean, I do have an idea.
Okay, shoot.
Because you still have your spell book, right?
I mean, I do, yes.
Well, if you get one of, if you pull out your tinderbox, get one of the matches, light it on fire and let it burn for a little bit, and then blow it out, you can use the charcoal to write.
He still needs the magic paper, does he not?
Don't you have a pen
Does
now?
it have to be magic paper?
Yes.
Wait a second. They gave us this rock gave us the scroll. Can't they just give us the magic paper?
No, they cannot, and the rock is gone.
Yeah, the rock is currently a small pile of dust.
Yeah, they left.
Damn it, rock.
Give me name it. What's a rock name? What's a rock name? On
The Rock.
Dwayne.
Dwayne. There we go.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Johnson is his brother.
Give me about 5 minutes to reread my class, guys.
It just
Oh, and
occurred to me, I've never played a wizard.
I never played a wizard.
I've never
Hey,
played
I've
a
never
lizard.
played a wizard. I've played a
Hey.
lizard before.
I played a lizard, not a wizard.
I played a gizzard.
I played your gizzard.
Oh.
At
You
night.
know a gizzard is as
Aw.
tight as like a stomach, right?
It's mine now.
Boulder Dash.
So, Alan, all it requires is inks to record it. Doesn't
Yes.
require paper.
But the inks have a certain cost associated with them.
I know.
Or rather than a certain cost, they have a certain value required.
Alan,
Yes.
is there any blood in the dragon's body that we're aware of?
I mean, probably, yeah.
You would assume so, yeah.
No.
The wings have been deboned, you've been taking scales off, and Poyo's been getting teeth, so none of you have been cutting deep into the body yet.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a big body. There's
Yeah.
probably
It's an
some
adult
blood still in it.
dragon.
Alan, can I make an Arcana check?
Bro, you better not.
Oh my
What
god.
are
wrong
you
on so
trying
many
to
levels, bro.
ascertain here specifically, Mr. Ghostburn?
Would the blood of a dragon qualify as a replacement for said ink?
I hate everything about this.
So
You
do
know what?
I.
I have a better idea. I take a quill and I just
Are you
puncture-
proficient? Are you proficient with alchemist supplies?
I know
I
somebody
am.
who
God
is.
damn it.
I know
I
somebody
am.
who is, but he has a more compass, unlike somebody.
I
You
do
are.
have more compass. I am desperate. We are
Um,
desperate.
I'm not. I got my teeth all ready to go.
Leonidas,
Hi.
if you would like to roll an alchemist supplies check.
To see if it's possible, or to see if I can actually to see if I do it.
To see if it's possible. And I will say Thaliard rolled a straight charisma check to ensure that you communicate the idea properly.
All right, I'll see if it's possible. That's- I guess I'll see if it's possible. What is it? What's the attribute? Intelligence?
I. Mm,
Wisdom. I like wisdom
I'm gonna say
better.
wisdom because with that
Hell
charisma
yeah.
score there, this is more of an insight check than anything else.
Bonk.
Literally 3 times the result.
Oh.
Uh,
I just like to explain. I want to take the liquid inside the body and turn it into the liquid that I put in the paper that makes the thing happen.
I raise an eyebrow.
The thing happened.
Duh. You see, Thalia just mind is racing, almost kind of with an excitement, but also still like a reservation.
But that's madness.
Madness. This
That's what a
is
7 in charisma gets you.
you get the sense that you can probably make ink out of the blood. Whether or not it's going to work for what he's trying to do, you're not sure because you're not entirely sure what he's trying to do. But you assume it has something to do with writing, and that's something you can work with.
I mean, I could try. I don't know how good I'll be at it, to be honest.
I mean, it is either that or completely fail to what the VSC are asking of us and run away. That is also an option.
I mean, just tell him that we had to go get some ink.
How close are we to the
Thaliard, you
closest
feel a
Not
sudden
close.
stabbing pain in your stomach at the words "run away."
I understand. Please, we need to try. Oh, but if it doesn't work, I'll lose the scroll. Ugh.
The pain's gone.
Well, if it's that painful for you, I guess I'll do it. Okay. Please.
Huh.
Task failed successfully.
I wish when I have a
Gallon, question mark. How many scales have I gotten so far?
A decent amount.
Great.
There sure is an amount of them.
Because I definitely have
What am
19
I?
from previous night.
Yes.
What am I doing to make ink?
Well, first you need to harvest the blood. Harvest some blood.
Medicine.
Hey, I got some
it.
blood.
So that'll be a medicine from one person and then a dexterity from either the same person or someone else.
I got some
Okay, so
blood.
Dexterity check.
No,
yeah.
someone else can do the dexterity checks. Someone else can do that.
Dex at advantage or dex straight?
Straight dex.
That's pretty good.
Well, shit.
Man, you're rolling terribly.
Who has the highest dex?
You pinpoint about where the fundamentum is in the dragon's body. The fundamentum is somewhat similar to the aorta in a human body, except it channels blood into a dragon's upper stomach. And it channels a lot of blood, and you find it, and there's definitely some blood still in there. And you go to open it up and try to extract some, and your tool slips, and you lose a significant amount of the blood just dripping onto the ground before you manage to line up a vial properly to extract it. You only get maybe half a vial's worth of blood.
Yeah.
Or
Well, I think this should
rather half
be
a
enough.
beaker's worth, I would say.
There we go. I like that better.
Would that be enough for
Like
the
a
thing I'm
quarter
trying
cup.
to do in terms of liquid?
Maybe like 6 fluid ounces. Feel free to convert that to milliliters, Owen. I know you want to.
I think that's 3 cups.
6 fluid ounces is not 3 cups.
What am I thinking
Not if you
of?
try hard enough.
It's 170.5, roughly 0.5 milliliters.
A cup is 8 ounces. Eden. You live in America. Why don't you know imperial
It's
units?
0.7 of a cup.
Because
In
America's
engineering, I
wrong.
have to know more of the fucking other one.
Yeah, the units that actually matter.
Milliliters go brr.
I mean, I understand milliliters better than ounces just because for engineering, I have to know the conversions off the top of my head.
As I said,
Milliliters go
milliliters
sploosh.
go
They go sploosh.
Boom.
Welcome to We're All Stupid.
Yeah. So you have about that much dragon blood. You can go hunting for maybe another spot where there would be some more blood.
Would
But
that be enough liquid for what I had in mind?
you can certainly try.
I don't know what to do.
Do you think it's enough?
That's
Do
not
you wanna
what
be
I'm
safe about
worried
it?
Remember that this is just the raw blood. It would still need to be processed through the alchemist supplies check that Leo did earlier. The process that he kind of thought about before you would be able to start.
How much of the liquid would be lost in the process you're thinking?
That depends on how well he rolls.
What?
Huh?
Trained.
Alan, how far is the fundamentum from the heart of the dragon?
Pretty directly connected.
Could I reach to said heart?
You could definitely get there relatively easily. It would take a couple more incisions. But with the fact that we've had 2 nat 20 medicine checks on this dragon so far from 2 different characters, I'm just ignoring any more requisite medicine checks. I'm just gonna say y'all know it.
We know
Okay,
it like
I take the beak, or I just start making the incisions with my claw.
With either Poyo's or Leonidas's help to guide you, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were the ones with the nat 20s.
Yeah.
Okay. With some.
Yuckin'.
With you know what? I want to see if I can do it myself. I know the answer's probably no.
Well, we now have 3 nat 20s on medicine.
Fucking medicine man, we know it. We know it the back of a hand, bro.
Gilda,
I don't
how does it
need
feel
no
to be
base,
the only one who didn't ace dragon biology in high school?
I mean, it makes sense for
Joke's
Poyo,
on you to
kinda.
think she went to high school.
Joke's on you that you think high school exists. There is currently a crisis going on.
Alan, I'm just gonna make the incisions myself.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'm
Leonidas
gonna
will
try
remember
and see if I
this.
can pick up some more blood with the beaker, at least as I go towards the heart.
Okay. Roll another dexterity check.
Mother can yeah. Yeah.
Well,
You do not pick up any more blood.
In frustration, I reach inside towards the heart and pull it out.
Jesus Christ.
fucking good luck
I
with
don't
that.
think you understand how big the heart is.
I don't think you
Yeah.
understand
I would like to try.
dragon.
I want
I'll
to
see
tell
you
you,
fail.
based on your nat 20 medicine, I will tell you the heart is big enough. It's a 4-chamber heart. It's big enough that you, Thaliard, could climb into one of the chambers if you wanted
Bro,
to.
this is
I
like
will
a fucking
grab
rail
telling
cart,
you.
a
bro.
piece.
We need
of
a
the
dragon
heart, at least.
dungeon. We need like into the
Bro, you
dragon
can't-
story.
You can't just
Into
fucking
the
rip
dragon
off a
place.
piece of the heart.
Alan, I would like to try and
I
grab
swear-
a piece of the heart.
Can I try to stop him? I'm stopping him. I'm trying to stop him.
Go ahead and roll the grapple check, Poyo.
I'm
What
just
would that
gonna
be?
watch confused.
I feel like we want to preserve the entire heart.
What would I roll, Alan?
Athletics versus his
Alright.
athletics or acrobatics.
Oh,
Help! I need help.
I'm gonna
I'll
flip
help.
a fucking coin.
We're on a
Wait,
I'm
stalemate.
helping.
It's a contested check. Does defender not win?
I'm flipping a coin.
I'm interested.
Owen, heads or tails?
Tails.
Heads.
Nice.
I did actually flip a coin.
Cool.
It's a 50-cent piece. From, hold on.
It's
What year
a
was this?
D2.
It was a D2.
It is.
What year was this in? 1971.
Hey, that was older than everyone in this call.
Yep. So we let our elders decide who won that check.
It's the youngest one here.
So yeah,
fucking youngest.
Thaliard, as you reach to try to like take a piece of the heart out, Poyo just reaches over and just grabs your arm and violently pulls you away from it.
What do you think you're doing?
I am trying to get more of the blood so that we can transport this stupid body.
Yeah, I see all the blood on the ground right there.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So, I have an idea.
I swear to God.
Ooh, I like ideas.
Theoretically, if I were to, like, because whenever you, like, even though that they have, like, those deep gash marks, there's still gonna be blood in the body, like, in the feet and, like, in the tail. Where
Yeah,
there's not
in the flesh.
circulation. Yeah, there's still gonna be blood.
Yeah.
But by now it's probably, like, coagulated and gross.
You defiled enough of this dragon.
If I cast Purify Food and Drink, would that uncoagulate it and make it like fresh blood?
I mean, technically, you can do that to piss, so.
I don't think we would do that though.
The Gentle Repose spell already did enough of that I'm kind of hand-waving that part of it.
Cool. In that
So,
case,
Leo.
theoretically, yes, but in this case, it's not necessary.
could I just casually, like, while they're bickering, can I just, like, empty out my, water skin, go to the tail, cut it open, fill it up with blood?
Oh my God! Just,
Sure, roll the
it's a
dexterity
faucet.
check.
It's a fucking dragon faucet.
Medicine check and a dexterity check, since you're one of the people who hasn't nat 20'd yet.
Nope.
Yeah. You said you're putting this in your water skin?
That's gonna be gross to reuse.
Is it?
I can just clean it.
But it's still gonna be nasty.
Yeah.
No, it won't.
It's gonna become Sam's flask. You're
Oh
welcome.
my god,
There's
just
my Critical Role reference of this week.
just like a hose. It's just the fucking.
I mean, joke's on you. I don't watch it.
It wasn't for you. It was for Alan.
Fuck you, Alan.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Owen.
I know.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you, Owen.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Owen.
yeah. Let's get him.
Well, yeah, like a hose. It just.
Hey, I've been
You're not
I've been
eating
whispering
off
things
it.
to Alan all game, guys. You have no clue.
Why are you flirting with him during the game? The fuck is wrong with you?
Bro, this is supposed to be an
Damn,
English
Alan, I
setting,
thought you
man.
had standards.
I
I
do.
know.
Why do you think I told him to change his status
I-
earlier?
Does Gildo get
Yeah,
pushed by
with the 20 in dexterity, yeah, you don't fill your water skin entirely, but you get a good cup and a
decent
half.
amount?
Cool, I just casually walk over with a water skin of blood in it, and I'm just like, here you go.
Just empty it out into the
Leonidas.
beaker that they were using.
Yup.
The beaker is now full.
And you were
look at
going
that.
for the heart. There was no reason to do that. To try to do that.
Cold-blooded right there. Tisk,
Hmm,
tisk, tisk. Well, anyways,
then
we
I'm just
have
gonna
all the
casually
blood we
go
have
find
here.
water to clean my water skin with.
Okay. There's a stream maybe about a couple 100 feet away from the body.
Oh,
Cool, I'm gonna go to it and do that while y'all are doing your alchemy.
Yep.
Alan,
alchemy montage.
there's enough for another. Is there any more for more than just the beaker? Sorry. Between Gilda and yeah.
The beaker was 2 cups. It's like the size of a measuring cup, so it's 2 cups.
Okay.
And that is what is currently in it. So the
Okay,
beaker
there
is full.
any more in the water skin?
No.
Okay. Before I hand the flask over.
I have the flask. Fuck you.
No, I
Yeah,
had the
Leonidas
flask.
has the flask.
No, I had the flask anyway
Bad.
before I got grappled.
Yeah,
I
you're
hadn't
welcome.
passed it over yet.
No, you're right, because you were trying to fill it up. You were the one trying to fill it up in the first place. Yeah,
Mhm.
Thaliard, you have the flask.
Okay, before I pass it over to anyone, I take a quick drink of the blood of the dragon.
What?
Can I try to stop him, please? Or is it too late?
We spent
have
all
him
this
grappled.
time.
I fucking like
I waited
grapple
until I
him
was
harder.
ungrappled.
Oh. I
I
can
wouldn't
grapple
just-
him again.
I wouldn't just do it. I would wait until I was ungrappled and take a small sip, like a fraction of the beaker. Like
Hmm. Okay.
I'm trying to convert to any kind of ounce measurement, like an eighth of an ounce. Like it's just a small sip.
Well, if you're gonna be downing this stuff like it's candy, I'm gonna
And
use
what
What
some
do you
to
too.
be
mean? You mean
downing
lemonade?
I am just sheerly seeing if it'll have any effect. Dragons are magical beings. We have a bit extra than I expected. I am just seeing if that has any.
And me being an alchemist, I would love to test this also. So
Yeah,
I
you
hope
should
we don't need the
probably-
entire beaker.
You should probably handle it to, the expert.
I passed
Hi.
the remaining fraction after the remaining most of a beaker after I've drank that small section.
Yep. It's just an eighth of an ounce. It doesn't really affect the amount in the beaker much.
Yeah, but it's the thought that counts that harms everything.
Oh no, trust me, there's been plenty of thought into it.
Fuck yourself, Owen.
Don't worry, if he gets crazy, we can just kill him.
Yeah, true.
That's
You say it from 100
really,
feet
that's
away.
really not it. There's plenty of thoughts gone into it.
We can throw him overboard.
I mean,
Alan,
mutiny is
Alan, enjoy the
mutiny.
new book.
Mutiny.
Don't worry, I will.
What? Who? Wait, what's happening?
The dragon,
Fizban's Treasury of Dragons coming out.
yeah.
Whoa.
Draconic gifts: bathe in or drink the blood of a dragon.
Yeah, how
Well,
much do you think you need?
Oh, a lot. That's why I'm gonna go diving into the heart later.
I'm.
Oh.
Or am I?
Anyway, let's continue, I guess.
All right.
Everyone's just like stunned silence.
I'm gonna try to make whatever the fuck Owen wants me to make.
Make some
Okay.
apple juice out of
Go
dragon
ahead and
blood.
roll a alchemist supplies check. This time with
Wisdom?
intelligence.
No. I like how I'm an alchemist, but my worst is intelligence.
Can I help in any way? I don't have
Bro, my
proficiency,
wisdom
but
is
Can I help?
my wisdom is shit. So
You already tried to help with that charisma check earlier.
Oh, shit.
Well, this is gonna go poorly.
huh?
20. What?
With
When did that
a
happen?
dirty 20, you take
pretty
dirty
dirty.
blood and you convert the... How much do you want to convert into ink?
As much as necessary that he needs, but I would like to keep some for my own experiment, quote unquote.
Okay, how many ounces of blood do you start with?
Oh fuck! How much do we have? I'd probably say like I start with probably like half the beaker.
Okay, so we'll say you do... We'll say you have 8 ounces left then.
Okay.
Yeah, with that dirty 20, you wind up with about... Six ounces of blood. Or 6 ounces of, like, blood ink.
Okay.
But
Taking.
it seems like as you take it, Thaliard, you look at it and it seems similar to, if a bit different from, some of the inks you remember using back in high school.
Nerd.
High school. Would it? Would I have any inkling if it would work? Because I know that if I try, it will use the scroll
Inkling.
up.
You, like I said, it looks very similar to a lot of the things that you used back in high school.
Would I need to still spend the
Yes, it would
money
still take
cost?
time.
The time, yes. The the monetary cost.
You have the ink.
So no.
So, no. You would normally spend the monetary cost on buying the ink, but you already have the ink.
Okay, I look to the rest and just say, I will need some time to learn and decipher this scroll. But if I am successful, we will not need to decompose the body any more than it already is. Are you all ready? I need about 2 hours.
Ready as we ever be.
Alright.
Thalia, you
Let's
start
hope this
trying to
works.
copy the scroll over.
Yes.
Okay. While you're doing that, Gilda comes back from washing out her water skin thoroughly. What are you guys doing?
As he's copying his thing, can I do a quote unquote experiment with my alchemy supplies?
What are you trying to do?
Alright, so I want to alright, hold on here. So I still technically so I have the dragon blood, right?
You have
And
8
I still
ounces of dragon blood.
Yeah, and I still technically haven't made my healing potion yet.
Oh god.
You're right, you haven't.
So I want to try and infuse my healing potion ingredients with the dragon blood.
I can't wait for the explosion.
Oh, I like where this is going.
Just combustion of
No,
fucking
no.
It's gonna fucking
lightning.
explode.
I have an idea of where might go, and I'm gonna laugh.
I have
about that.
no fucking clue. Let's go.
Well, to give you an idea, the reason I wanted to drink the dragon blood a little bit is because
I know why.
they're inherently magical beings with great.
Go ahead and roll an alchemy supplies check. Use
That's what I like
wisdom
to hear.
because this is just solely based on intuition. You don't know what you're doing.
What?
I like that better. 9.
Oh, it blows up. Just a bolt of fucking lightning, and you just get electrocuted.
How much blood did you decide to use?
Well, if no one was gonna stop me, I would fucking use all of it.
No.
Did I notice that, Leo's? What the fuck am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, what you doing,
Polio's
bro?
probably
Gilda's
probably
Gilda's
just
not
using
concerned
it.
about Leo. Gilda's not
Would
gonna
Poyo
stop.
have gone to try to get the other row of teeth? The other back row of teeth?
probably. I guess his new hobby now.
Since he's got 2 more hours to kill.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll athletics for that. Yeah, Leonidas, you use all
12.
of the 8
Shit.
ounces of dragon blood, and over the course of the 2 hours that Thaliard is trying to copy the scroll over, you work through and try to make some kind of draconic healing potion, and you end up with a it almost looks like a kind of Christmas candy. You have a bottle with the red of a completed healing potion with streaks of like a lime green that kind of shifts and bubbles
Fucking peppermint, let's go.
running through it.
You invented peppermint.
I've invented peppermint, guys. I've done it. Alright, I can't wait to drink this.
Can
You're
I
gonna
just like
die.
cut a section of like I'm not trying to like get the scales off. I'm just full on trying to like skin part of it so I can have like a dragon scale like cloak or something.
Do you want to try to make that out of the wings that you've already deboned, or like what part of the dragon are you trying to take skin from?
But now that you
No.
said the wings, I'm debating on the wings or the actual like body, like on part of like on the side.
I'm gonna say something cool. Save the wings and try and make birds of flying out of them.
I mean, I don't think the wings necessarily have like flying magic versus just like existing.
No, I mean the enchantment just with the dragon-looking wings based off actual dragon wing components. Grr, grr.
Would I get this?
A
Do I
pigeon
think that I
dies
would
in
get
midair and falls next to Thaliard.
Do you think that I would get the same amount of like protection from using the wings versus the body?
One thing that you noticed while working through is that while the bones are still very, very hard,
Because the wings tend to like the webbing tends to be thinner, and that's what I'm thinking about.
the scales are already starting to lose some of their strength in the body.
Oh.
Like the fact that Thaliard has been able to pry them off with what is essentially a claw made out of human bone. The fact that he's been able to do that successfully is a testament to the fact that the scales are already like losing their strength. So whether or not you'll get any protection from this, whichever piece you choose, is debatable. You probably won't end up very protected at all, whichever piece you choose. So you probably want to pick whichever one suits you more aesthetically.
Ooh, I want to make a scabbard for the spooky sword. Because it needs a scabbard, because carrying open swords is dangerous.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Are you gonna make that out of the dragon wing then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Are you proficient in leatherworking tools?
No, because this is the wrong character to be a crafter, but...
Are we using simple or variant encumbrance, by the way, Alan?
Simple.
Okay, thank God I'm not.
Simple bordering on 0 because fuck it.
We're using Minecraft logic.
I'm not overborne by how much plume.
We're using Minecraft logic for inventory.
Guys, I got a lot of scales, by the way.
Yeah,
I got a lot of
73
teeth.
plus the 19 that he already had.
I'm at 92 scales, guys. I think we're good in scales.
You still haven't covered like most
I know.
of the dragon.
I'm aware.
But yeah, Eden, go ahead and just roll. I'll say a
Performance?
no. God's no.
Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I'm thinking of, like, performance as in, like, a different context rather than, like, charisma.
Yeah. Roll a dexterity check and add your intelligence modifier to it.
That's a 23 then.
Okay. Yeah. Over the next 2 hours, while Poyo is getting the rest of the teeth, and Thaliard is copying the scroll, and Leonidas is making his peppermint dragon healing potion. I knew I was going to get a Discord sound from that. I knew as soon as I said peppermint dragon healing potion, someone was going to fucking message me. Who wants to bet it was Owen?
It was me.
Hey,
on
it's
something
Owen!
different. I will note to the audience right now, the sheer number of messages that Alan gets from me during a session is...
It's ridiculous. He simps over me so badly, and
I
he
shipped it.
shouldn't.
And guess who doesn't send him any? Lamau. Let's go.
Sup, Jordan?
No, wait, let me
Hey
change
Jordan,
that.
you should slide
Oh,
into my
fuck.
DMs.
Oh,
you go.
fuck, he sent me a message. Ah, it's a smiley face!
Oh
Hold on, I gotta
god.
send something appropriate back. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, see you later, man. See you later.
Okay, yes, fair. That's fair. Thank you, Eden. Thank you. I
You're
just put
welcome.
hello there, and Eden just put no.
Wait here. Wait. Okay. There we go.
So yeah. Thaliard, go ahead and roll your Arcana check for copying the scroll.
Un momento, por favor. I'm sending something back to Jordan.
No, you don't need to
yes.
respond to that. No,
Yes,
no.
I do.
No, you don't. No.
Can I just say, though, how badass this fucking sword scabbard looks?
15. Oh god, I don't like that.
Oh, yeah. DC equal to 10 plus the spell's level.
I was about to say, I don't like it, but I know it's right. I know it's enough.
Yeah, that's plenty. Yeah, you can go ahead and add the spell Tensor's Floating Disc to your
Yes. And do
spell book.
how much ink do I still have?
A decent amount.
Yes, guys, I can copy spells.
You'll have to figure out exactly how much it's worth at some point later. But you have a decent amount.
1 dragon ink.
Of course, you could just hold it in front of the scroll to the VAC commission scroll to see its approximate worth.
Yeah, but the last
But-
time I did that, we got to this bullshit.
You sure did.
I stand up after taking the 2 hours and just say, "All right, everyone, do we want to continue undoing any elements of the dragon, or do we want to carry on as we are and make haste back to or to wherever we are headed? Because Lithistone Harbor may not be a fantastic idea with a adult dragon strapped to us."
So
I
is the
will
plan-
note for the record that Tensor's floating disc only carries up to 500 pounds.
I feel
I-
like this is more than
I'm
500.
pretty sure it's more, especially since it's an adult dragon.
This dragon, not including the head that you've separated, in its entirety, weighs about 28,000 pounds.
How
Yeah,
much?
Yeah, that's
is
how
it
much
then?
I weigh.
2.
2.
Oh God. According to the Draconomicon, they start at 20,000 pounds.
Oh.
Yep.
Those scales are fucking heavy, dude.
Start
hold on
at
a second. How on
20,000.
earth do they expect
I'm
us
just
to...
gonna copy and paste
Okay,
this
how do
into
they? I mean,
memes.
I guess they fly because they always constantly cast feather falling.
I am
That's
sending
it.
this in memes
We
and
can
not
get
saying
a-
this out loud for our audience's stuff. Yeah. You'll see.
Anyways,
Make me
also
sad.
Poyo,
You lose an point of inspiration.
I lose 1 teeth.
yeah. So with the second row, you do a much sloppier job. Your arms are starting to get tired from the hard work of pulling teeth like all day.
Apparently, Poyo finds it fun.
And so you probably only get 5 decent teeth out of that row. The rest crack or damage in some way. Or, like, you just can't get them out properly.
Any dragon cavities? Dragons can't get cavities, I assume.
Alan,
Right?
This
how sharp
dragon
is my
seemed to have
sorrel?
very good dental hygiene.
Alan, how sharp is my sorrel?
As sharp as a typical blade would be.
Okay. I take one of the things that's my finger now, and I would like to start de-skinning the dragon so we can access the bones. I did not think this is where today was going to go, but it is. So, yeah, I'd like to skin the dragon.
I mean, we knew this was where today was going.
Yeah, that's
I
kind
know,
of the
but I
whole
didn't.
point of
I
today.
wasn't aware that today was going to be literally this, and not just, oh hey, we've got a bag of holding now. Let's do some fun stuff.
Wait, they could have sent a fucking bag of holding, but they decided to send. They can send a scroll, but they can't send a bag of holding.
No, they sent a scroll and they sent the stone because they really didn't want to help you. They saw you as more of a burden than anything else.
Oh,
If you couldn't tell.
I hope
I
we
could fucking tell.
I hope we go against them one day and just beat the shit out of them.
The funny thing is there is an anime that is called Drifting Dragons.
I
and
know it's
pretty
dread.
much, yeah.
Yeah,
They just,
it's literally
Anyway.
meat, dragon meat and shit. Yeah,
yeah.
I will. Yeah, I will slice the skin of the dragon, or at least attempt to.
You gotta slice and dice.
slice and dice.
And let it all out. And scream and shout and
Let it
roll
out.
an attack
Fuck,
roll.
Oh Oh god.
Oh, whoa.
23.
I don't think you
Okay.
hit.
Natural 19, guys.
I don't think
I don't
you
think
hit.
you hit.
Sorry. You completely
yeah.
missed.
Yep. You begin the process of trying to skin the dragon.
Trying.
It's difficult with the fact that your weapon is basically like it's a bullwhip but sharp.
I'm not proficient with a blade and no one else was doing it. Ah.
I mean, I could have helped, I guess.
Yeah.
You
Oops.
don't want to do anything to the dragon because you think we're defiling it.
I
Leo-
mean,
Because we are.
Just-
because we
yes,
are.
we are. But we're doing it for
It's not for
For
science.
money.
We're doing
There we
Instead of
go.
getting
Yes!
We're doing
money.
it for
We're
personal
doing it to
gain.
live.
Good job, guys.
We're
Well,
doing
not
it
to
for
get-
money.
No, so we don't get fucking kicked out on how many months have we been like licensed and shit?
Less than a week.
Less than a week.
No,
Then
it's
that's-
been about a week at this point.
We've been licensed for a week.
Yeah, we don't want to get kicked out.
11 days!
11 days dungeon.
When it's not working very well, I would like to look towards Gilda.
Oh god.
Gilda, do you remember what I told you that the weapon could do?
Not even kind of.
Honesty gets you places.
Soren's fall. I mean,
Oh, where
Volta-
Soren literally just makes another sword, but it's made out of stone.
Yes, could you make that for me, please?
I just hand him my regular longsword.
I'm not as good with a longsword in general.
So why would you be good
you'd
with
rather
a
have a stone
stone
sword?
sword that's heavy?
I was going to ask for a stone dagger, because you can make it any bladed weapon in a shape. I think.
I thought I
You
just
can make
copied
any
that
weapon
sword.
at all, actually.
You can make any weapon at all. So if you make a
You could
a
actually-
dagger-
This is funny, but it functions. You can make a stone whip that functions.
Wait, can I make a stone crossbow?
What the fuck?
You could.
Whoa.
Gilda, can you please make a stone dagger or short sword or something of that kind? I will not be very good with it, but I can certainly try.
I just kind of roll my eyes and do the thing with the stone dagger.
Okay. Having a weapon with a bit more proficiency.
As you pull out the Soren's Fall from your bedroll. And at this point you've completed the sheath and it looks fucking badass. I'll let you describe it later.
It does.
You're damn right it does. It's made from literal dragon wing.
Anything's badass with dragon, dude.
But you pull it out and you kind of feel a hint of surprise at the new sheath, and then the rush of power as a piece of stone basically comes hurtling towards you out of a side of a nearby hill, stops in front of you, and kind of spins slowly in midair as pieces of it crumble off until it forms the shape of a skinning knife.
Well, that's fucking terrifying.
Welcome to Soren's Fall.
Given your current occupation, I figured this form might be a little more appropriate. I hope you don't mind me messing with the magic in this way.
No, you're fine. I just didn't expect a stone to fly out of nowhere.
It has to get the stone from somewhere.
I mean, yeah, but there's
Would you rather it
stones in the
erupt
clearing.
from underneath your feet?
Touché.
Thank you, Soren. I mean, Voma.
I mean, his name's Soren.
It
You're
doesn't
co-
matter.
Thank you, Soren. May I borrow the knife?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna try and keep scanning.
Okay.
This time with a better thing. Do you want me to
I'm
just
gonna
make a
put the sword in
stone
cool-ass
dagger
dragon
weapon?
teeth.
Stone dagger attack?
Yeah. Temporarily add a +1 dagger to your inventory just to roll this, and then delete it immediately afterwards.
Oh, okay. I was literally just gonna keep it as stone dagger. And only use it as and when necessary. Oh, remove proficiency because I'm not proficient with daggers.
Aren't wizards all proficient with daggers?
Yeah, nope. 60.
Bullshit.
Nope. Wizards aren't proficient with daggers.
I'm gonna check this. I feel like they
Oh.
should be.
D&D Beyond says they are, so unless roll 20 is wrong, which it's likely is.
I expect Roll20 to be wrong every time we have a question like this. Yeah, proficiencies. Armor, none. Weapons, daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaffs, light crossbows.
Yeah, I literally just don't have dagger on there. You bitch. Give me a dagger proficiency.
Thanks, Roll20. Not sponsored. Thank God.
Not
Thank
yet.
God. I've seen what Roll20 does to their sponsorships. I wouldn't take a sponsorship from Roll20 even if they offered.
Okay, can I just get the +2 to my original roll? Considering it's literally just a +2.
Sure.
I realized that.
So a
before I
total
rolled.
of 18. I believe does not actually hit the adult copper dragon AC, but I'm going to check. No, that's actually exactly its AC.
Whew, whew,
Huh.
whew. Oh boy.
You get the same armor class from a set of plate armor as from being an adult copper dragon.
Yeah,
What
but
the
remember they're not
fuck?
the oldest. If you get an ancient copper dragon now, then you're fine. Okay. Do I do it?
It's gonna take more than an hour to skin the whole thing, but you make some significant progress. What is everyone else doing during this hour?
I was gonna put the sword in the scabbard and like attach it to my belt in some way.
Yep.
And then use my halberd. Like in the anime I mentioned, Drifting Dragons. They literally go around hunting dragons and like skinning them, butchering them, and so on and so forth. But they don't look like dragons.
What's the term? Like what? Like whale hunting or something?
Whale dragons.
Yeah, it's a like essentially they're like whale hunting, but like not illegally.
Yeah.
And not actually harming the environment. And
Preposterous.
I mean,
Japan.
listen, if Gilda saw y'all's trying to whale hunt, she'd skin you first. But
bro, whales are scary.
They are, yeah.
300 gallons.
I'm gonna use
300 gallons is scary.
to try and like start cutting at the spine, and like get the skin separate from the spine, and then just like peel it down in sections using the halberd to cut it.
Roll an attack roll with your halberd. Disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
A halberd is like 6 feet long. You're basically trying to use an axe blade on the end of a 6 foot long stick.
I am over 6 foot. Am I over 6 foot tall? I am over 6 foot tall. I'm just standing there using this up and down.
By how much?
It's like that ice saw that they used to like cut ice in the beginning of Frozen. I'm 6'3".
Yeah, so this is almost as tall as you.
Who says I have to hold it at the end? I can hold it on the shaft and just
but
go at it.
The pole is still in the way. That's why you had disadvantage. My point is, this is not a proper tool for this purpose. But it's usable enough that I'll allow it to work and not just say, you're not really getting anywhere, even with a successful attack from the Searle. Because the Searle definitely wasn't going to do anything. But yeah, you try to help out Thaliard some, and it's not working well. The halberd is big and unwieldy for this purpose, and it's just like you help out some, but by the end of the hour there's not a lot of difference that you've made. Poyo, Leo, what are y'all doing during this hour?
I'm kind of looking at I'm kind of expecting the license scroll and shit.
Okay. Leo?
I feel like I would help Thaliard, but I don't know how much help I would be. I'll just like pretend that I'm helping, even though I can't really do much.
I mean, don't you have a bladed weapon of some kind?
I have a mace. That's all I have.
Oh.
I don't.
I can just
have
give him my longsword.
Yeah?
Oh.
Yo, I'm not. Wait, is that a simple
I'm
weapon?
not,
No.
I'm
Yes.
not useless.
Really?
I'm not proficient with it.
A longsword is a martial weapon.
Huh.
I'm not proficient with it. Let's go.
Just a straight strength check then.
Alright, I'm good at those, as in I have a 0.
Hitting 18. No. Yeah,
Wait,
you're not
can I do-
you're
wait.
not as much help as Gilda is.
Can I do like a performance or deception to make it pretend that I'm doing good?
Sure. Roll performance.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Let's
You
go!
are the best fucking worker.
You're the MVP.
You're the MVP of taking credit for all of Thaliard's progress.
Finally! Hell yeah!
Hell yeah. Oh,
Owen's
man.
very quiet.
Yeah, he went to go use the restroom.
You'll never know.
Maybe when he watches this.
You think we watch
Maybe.
this kind of stuff?
No, Owen does apparently.
Wait, Owen does? What?
Yeah, it was revealed
Bro, I
last
don't want to
episode.
listen to my own self-talk. Jesus.
I have to deal with it while editing, Jordan.
That's
I'm
your
so
own
sorry.
fault.
It is. I hated it.
So sorry for you.
You should be.
Anyways,
I'm not gonna do anything about it, but I'm sorry.
Poyo, anything with the VAC commission scroll, or just kind of
Well, is
looking at
there
it?
anything on it, or is it is it like what's on it? Like, is it like our name, like Passion Project, and other? Does it say
Well,
the members of it?
There's the section of it, like the top half of the
Yeah.
scroll is the like the full official commission of like this certifies that the adventuring group known as the Passion Project, made up of the members Poyo Famantine, Thaliard Ghostburn, Gelda Fisher, and Leonidas Cloy, and Pepper Zorfu is also listed on there. Or licensed adventurers under the VAC, Vilsaurus Adventuring Committee, and may participate in the exploration of the ruins on the island of Vilsaurus, ... legal stuff. And then the bottom half is empty, and that was the part where you were communicating with the VAC earlier, and like the part where you've held stuff up to like ascertain its value.
All right. I don't know why, but I thought it was like I don't know why, but I pictured it that it was like kind of like a touch screen. Not
No.
a touch screen, but no. Yeah, I know. It's stupid. But like, I thought when I just opened the scroll, it just says, welcome to the Space Jam. Fuck.
You know what? You're right. It does say "Welcome to the Space Jam" in tiny print.
Anyway, so yeah, recalling that Theriard basically had an entire fucking conversation just by writing on it, that tickled Poyo's fancy a bit.
Poyo's Famentine.
Shut up. So yeah, I take a quill out, like a small quill off my hair,
Yeah.
right? I just kind of puncture my thumb.
You have ink.
Oh shit! I do that anyway. Then I realize, oh yeah, I have ink. I don't need to use my blood. Not yet. Where's the ink again?
Leonidas
Says
probably has
Leo.
it.
Yeah.
I got it. Here you go.
I'll take a
I'm
break
working
from
hard
my
over here.
extreme work in skinning.
Do you see all the sweat on my fur?
No.
Boy, howdy.
Hey Leo, I need some ink. I need to change the error. They spelled your name wrong, Leo.
What?
Deception
Wait,
check.
what?
9. Would you like to roll
Well,
insight, Leo?
maybe.
Nat 20 insight. They did not spell your name wrong.
What do you mean they spelled my name wrong? How could they?
I thought oh,
Excellent deception.
Yes.
yeah, I know, right? You fucking spelled your name wrong. Like Nidas. That's not how you spell Nidas.
Could you wait? Can I see it?
No.
That's the most beautiful
wow.
thing I've ever seen.
Our talks are
Oh
nice.
my god.
I don't know if the rolls show up in the recordings, but Poyo got a 9 deception for yes, they spelled your name wrong, and then a nat 20 on insight. And then Leonidas said, oh yeah, let's go with it. Oh my gosh, they spelled my name wrong. 8 on deception. And Poyo rolled insight, and it was a nat 1.
I fully
most
believe
beautiful
that I
thing.
tricked Leo.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, Leo's such a dumbass. He believed what I said. Sure, Poyo, sure.
Whatever you say, Poyo.
Oh my god. That's beautiful. If the rolls don't show up in the recording, I need you to like edit them in just for this section.
Right. But yeah, look, they spelled your name wrong. It says Ladidatis.
Do you know how to spell my name?
How do you spell your name?
That's the spirit.
No, wait, I know how. Okay?
All right.
L-E...
All right. You're almost there.
O... and the rest of the alphabet.
All right. So how do you want to fix this?
LEOABCDEFGH.
Okay, here. Do you have
What,
the?
are you giving me
hold on.
something?
No. I'm trying to. I'm putting my hand out that you should give me the ink.
You could just ask for the ink. We don't need to
Oh,
go through all
okay.
this performance talk right
No.
We don't need to play this play.
Well, no. Listen, Leo. You need to know that they spelled your name wrong.
I'll just silently hand him the ink and go back to pretending to do work.
I just do this cheeky smirk. Oh, what a fool.
fucking got him.
I fucking got him. So yeah, I take some ink and use a quill, my own quill, as fuck, a quill. God damn it, Tyler.
Thanks, Peter.
Peter Pan.
No, Peter Quill.
Oh shit.
Dumbass.
I'm
No.
Stuck on a feeling.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
What do you write?
Okay.
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 I might get some flack for this, so let me look up some P words real quick.
Might get some flack for this. Let me look up
Let
some
me get.
keywords real quick.
Actually, you're right. You're right.
You're right.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? For the first thing I do before I write anything, I just look at the value for the teeth that I just got and shit. How much teeth do I have at this point?
I mean, if you didn't keep track of that, that's your problem.
No, you think Polio would keep track of that?
I think Tyler would keep track of that.
I mean,
I think I know how much it is, but I'm not gonna tell you.
fine, I got 50 now.
No.
Gilda might tell you if you ask.
I got 50 now.
Hey, Gilda! A voice booms from the sky. How many teeth did Poyo have?
I think he has like 17.
Why do you know this?
Because I was gonna steal them.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wait, I'm sorry. What is going on? I feel like I have missed something.
You didn't miss
working hard, don't
anything.
you worry, Tyler.
I didn't say anything. Go back to copying.
You're still
stupid-ass scroll.
skinning the dragon with Gilda's helping with a halberd, and Leonidas is putting in some really, really good work with a longsword. Like, you wouldn't think a longsword would be skinning this thing as well as it is, but I mean, your skinning knife just isn't really much of anything compared to it. Leonidas is really doing a good job there.
Wow. But yeah, anyway.
But yeah, each tooth is worth about 30 gold.
Well, that's a lot of money.
Well, that's more than I have right now.
That's the entire allowance.
That's my allowance for the lifetime.
For my entire lifetime. But yeah. So Alan, okay?
Yeah.
I make sure no one is looking, alright?
Roll a perception check.
Fuck. I don't know why I didn't expect that, but
11!
nothing in sight. That's good.
So, what do you write?
I cross out project, an impassioned project.
God fucking damn it.
Okay.
And I wrote down, not pussy, fuck, posse.
The Posse Project.
No, the passion posse.
I hope you know when Gilda sees that, she's gonna throw hands.
No, listen, I'm just trying to test. I'm testing the theory here.
All I'm saying is that I thought you were just gonna cross out my name.
I mean, honestly, I was kind of debating whether or not if I should cross out Pepper and shit. You know, in hindsight, I should have just tested with that.
Too late.
Yeah. As you cross out Project and Right Posse, there's a couple of seconds, and then your vision blurs for a second. You blink a couple of times, and it just says Passion Posse now. There's no evidence of you like scratching it out or anything.
I cross out posse and put pussy.
On the lower half of the scroll, the word unapproved just appears for a second.
Damn, they have a
Permission
fucking.
denied.
They have a what's it called? Profanity filter. I keep messing with it, just putting random ass words. I put butt, like
I have
very
no
very
excitement here, I promise.
very like think anything that a 12-year-old
After the
would
third
put.
word, a phrase appears in the lower half. You realize this scroll is direct communication with the entirety of the VAC, right? This isn't funny.
Yes, it is.
I suddenly scratch out
Do
whatever.
I see him with the scroll?
Yes, you see him messing with the scroll and like giggling to himself.
I walk over to him, stopping what I'm doing.
Oh my god!
I just kind of look from behind.
I hope it says passion ass.
I grab the scroll after actually, no. I would like to hit him with the over the head with my quarterstaff.
Can I
Two-handed,
dodge?
of course. Well, no, not two-handed because I don't have two hands. One-handed.
Sure, roll an attack roll.
Does he get a sneak attack?
Bonk.
Oh fuck.
Damn, if I ever lose my hand, I'm kind of screwed because you can't one-hand a halberd.
You sure can't.
You don't fall into
Ow!
lava, guys. Would
What
you
the
pass
hell?
me the scroll? If you want me to stop with this incessant.
Owen,
Yeah.
how much damage do you want that to do? You can deal up to 8 damage, but you can choose to do less if you like.
Non-lethal.
2.
You deal 2
Two
points of
non-lethal.
damage.
Okay.
Obviously
Okay.
non-lethal.
Poyo, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Pass me the scroll, Poyo. That is not the fair or appropriate thing to be doing right now.
I just wanted to test the theory. Apparently, you don't
You
need.
have just from the message at the bottom here made us the laughing stock of the VAC.
I mean, we're kind of already bottom of the barrel, so it's not like we
There
can
is worse
go
we
into
can
negatives.
Don't toy with him, Thaliard. He's just having fun.
Yes.
It's not
Fun
hurting
is good.
anyone, it's just funny.
Yes, it may be funny to you, but imagine what they will think of us.
I mean, they've
Imagine what
seen
they
us,
think
we
when
look
they-
like a bad joke.
I mean,
Imagine what they think of us when we bring an entire dragon to them.
Yeah, we're allowed to be stupid.
I take the scroll and pull out my pen.
I try to take it back from him.
You rip the scroll in half. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, imagine.
How
God.
tall is Poyo?
I'm sitting down, so like.
We just go back to the VAC and it's just a whole
How
argument of
tall
he
Hey,
is
started it.
excuse me. Hey, excuse me. Yeah, it
started
broke.
it.
We don't know how, but
Actually,
it's probably.
Alan, I consistently
Man, I
have
guess
my
we
mage
just
hand out,
dropped
don't
it.
I? Alan, I almost consistently have my mage hand up, don't I? As a second hand.
You consistently cast it up?
I would say no, because that would be extremely exhausting.
Okay. I cast mage hand and use that to lift the scroll up.
I use my mage hand to
Poyo is
lift
still
it back
holding
down.
the scroll.
Well, then I take the scroll. I said I was taking the scroll from him.
I take
Okay,
my
but if you're
mage
trying
hand.
to
holding on
take
to
the
the
scroll with
scroll.
mage hand, it's not gonna work.
No, I take the scroll with my actual hand, and then give it to my mage hand to raise above him.
I use my mage hand to take away from his mage hand, so
Do you
I can
actually
mage
have
hand.
mage hand, Poyo?
Yes, I do.
Oh shit.
Ironically, mine will go higher because mine will go 30.
Well, mine is sexier
36.3
than yours. Mine is a
36
dragon
fucking
hand.
My
three
hand is
inches.
sexier than your hand.
My mage hand will just go slightly higher because I'm taller than you.
Mine is gonna go slightly lower
Height
because
doesn't
I'm
matter
still
when
sitting
it's sexy.
down.
Come on.
Poyo, just leave it, please.
No,
Could
hold
use
on.
your help.
I'm just gonna walk over and just give a very disappointed sigh and say, "Just give me the scroll."
He did
If
it.
you can reach it, you can have it.
Can I?
I
Can I-
stare
can
at
I-
Valiard
can I
dead in
give-
the eyes.
Can I give the scroll to Gilda? Like, can I try to do that?
You are both you're both holding on to the scroll, and your mage hands are of equal power in their entirety.
No,
So they're both trying to
We're
have
using
soul
our arms too,
control.
though. Aren't we?
No, this is 30 foot up in the air.
Oh.
Yes, Alan, is mine not slightly higher because I'm taller than him?
No.
No, that's not how it works. Also, fuck you. Don't dare
No,
you
as
talk
far
to
as
me
I'm
about
concerned,
height.
both mage hands are currently on the scroll, battling
30 feet
futilely
in the
against each other
air.
for control of the scroll. You just see two hands flexing, gripping the scroll.
I'm just gonna open up my water skin and splash it in Valiard's face to break his concentration.
It's not a concentration spell.
You're
Is
right,
it
it's
not?
not, but that will give I will say Poyo, roll an Arcana check. Or no, not an Arcana check. Roll a check with your Charisma modifier. Roll a Charisma check. Because that's your spellcasting ability. Yeah, in that moment of distraction, Poyo, you gain control of the scroll.
I hand it to Gilda.
I put it in my
Valiard's
in
main
my
hand
pouch.
chases after it.
As soon as I see the thing going to Gilda, I dispel it.
Oh, okay.
I was just going to apologize for what has been said.
Any harm done, it can be fixed. By the way, what were you doing?
What do you mean?
Who
What
who
was I
who you
doing?
talking to?
Both
Oh,
of
you mean
Oh,
you mean him? He was sending inappropriate words.
I kind of roll my eyes and just kind of do whistle. Oh.
I mean, I didn't think we want to be known as the passion ass, do we?
We
I
don't?
just kind of laugh because I'm a sailor.
Yes.
I mean,
but-
I think it's fucking funny.
yes, but that doesn't mean the committee does.
I mean,
Well,
we have a dragon. They can laugh all they want.
we
but
just found
chase that
we just
dragon
found
out.
out that we don't need money to change our name, which was kind of stupid if it does. Plus, if
Also,
it
if they don't have a sense of humor, then that's their problem.
fuck
I
them.
would like to note currently the official name as far as the VAC is concerned of the party is now Passion Posse, just because that was the last one that was approved before Tyler just started sending obscenities.
See, I'm okay with that.
I have a cool idea that I think would be a cooler name.
Shoot.
Rolling Waves? Or I don't
Wait, you
know.
say rolling or rowing?
Rolling waves or
Rolling?
rolling?
Or
Oh.
Rocky Shore.
Rolling.
The Rocky Shore
Ooh, you
cruise
know,
sounds
The
fun.
rocky waves?
Fashion shores?
Fish and chips?
No.
Fish and chips.
French people?
No, they don't exist here. Shut up.
That's why it's such a good name.
I have a funny name. And Dragon Bone Bay. I like it.
Sounds like a place, though.
Yeah, because there's Dragon Birth Bay, but this is Dragon Bones because we have Dragon Bones.
Yeah.
I think that's a fun name. It's better than fucking Passion Project.
Anything's better than Passion Project. We sound like an experiment.
I do not think we should probably change a name that was given to us by a being of power. But you all do.
I mean,
Cardiff gave us the go ahead. It was just our default name.
I just kind of gesture to the dragon.
Also, if we change our name, we should do it sooner rather than later, so we can do it before we actually get notoriety.
And like I said, it doesn't cost money as far as I know. And if it does, I can just send the bill to my dad. Fuck
They're
him.
just quietly sending us bills.
As they're all having this debate, Thalia just takes a step away over to like this area of the glaive and just sits under one of the trees.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, I done it now.
And
Dun, 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 dun.
yeah.
Or like, man, what's a really cool name that I haven't given to a boat?
Oh wait, is it this one?
I'm trying to think of
The
a cool sea creature.
Bro, are we the
Yeah.
Tidebringers?
The Tidebringers?
The
Dude.
Tidebringers.
I like the Tidebringers.
I like it
Yo,
too.
I like that too.
It's the second one, Alan.
Yes. I pull out the scroll and I ask to use Poyo's or Leonidas's whoever the fuck's quill.
I give her a quill. With the ink on it, I assume.
I write Tidebringers.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
A message comes back on the lower half of the scroll. Name already in use. Would you like Tidebringers 412?
Fuck you.
No. Tidebreakers?
I'm kidding.
Okay,
No.
good.
Okay.
I had to make the joke. No, your party name successfully updates to the Tidebringers.
Fuck yeah.
Now, no more changing it, because that's a fucking cool name, and we don't want to lose it.
I agree.
Hell yeah.
I give it to Leonidas.
Oh.
I take it from Leonidas and put it in my pocket.
Whatever.
Honestly, I wouldn't object because I don't really care. I don't really care about this thing.
I pat my ass where I put my scroll in. No, wait, it's not in my... I don't have ass pockets. Shit.
Bro, you got ass pockets?
I don't think I have saggy ass
Is that like a
pants.
different kind of a hot pocket?
Shut
Wait,
up,
I read
Matt.
about this on Urban Dictionary.
Hold on a second.
Hold up in a second.
So, what am I about to say? Oh, yeah. So, the halberd isn't a very good, like, skinning tool. What about the spooky sword?
Well,
I
it's a
mean,
blade,
you used
so.
it to decapitate the dragon earlier.
Cool. I'm gonna switch to using Soren's Fall to cut it.
Yep. Go ahead and roll an attack with it.
I'm just gonna use my regular longsword. Oh fuck, okay.
Your Soren's
I
Fall is
know.
a +1 longsword, so go ahead and add a +1 longsword to your inventory.
Bold of you to assume I know how to do that.
I will go
Come
ahead
on,
and add a
Alan.
+1. For the record, if you go to the like the information compendium tab over yonder, you can just search longsword and it'll come up longsword +1, and then you just drag and drop.
Cool.
See?
Yeah. Thank you.
And
'Cause I was
then-
about to say, bold of you to assume I know how to do that.
Pretty bold of you, Alan. Come on.
Yes, spooky sword.
There you go. See, now you can see it's a +6 because it's the...
Yeah. And
Okay.
that's just assuming that I'm always using it two-handed versus one.
No, that's assuming that you use it one-handed. There.
Oh, okay.
I will... Here. 2H Spooky sword. Magic bonus 1. Damage 1d10 plus strength. Slashing. Blink.
Nice.
Perfect. But yeah, with a natural 20, I will say by the end of another hour, you have completely skinned the dragon. The skin and the attached scales weigh about 1,500 pounds.
So I
In
know
its
we've already
entirety.
kind of talked about it, but there's no way that we could make armor out of this. That would be like effective armor.
Like I said earlier, the scales are already starting to lose some of their strength. You could definitely try to make armor out of it, but it wouldn't be very good armor. Dragon scales lose their strength and their hardness very quickly after death, unless specifically enchanted, like, immediately. That's why dragon scale armor is so rare, even in worlds where dragons live and die all the time.
I'm gonna cut like a 10-foot by 10-foot like square and roll it up.
Okay.
And somehow attach it to our backpacks that I greatly assume we have, because Minecraft logic.
Yep.
You pile it in with the rest of your stuff that you will presumably be using Tensor's floating disk to transport later.
Because I want to keep it, because I don't know what I'd do with it, but that's really cool to have.
Yeah, you just have like a 10-foot by 10-foot piece of dragon skin blanket now.
Hey, it's big enough for it to actually cover my shoulders and my fucking feet.
It would actually be the size of that one blanket that you bought that one time.
That wasn't fuzzy, and I was very disappointed.
Yeah. But I got mad at you for buying. Because it was literally over $100.
For like 100 square feet. You can hear the disappointment.
You can. I have a level of disappointment.
Good.
So. Yeah. What's next?
I guess keep deboning.
Deboning? Athletics checks and attack rolls. At advantage now because the skin and most of the hard stuff is gone.
Damn.
Another crit with the fucking Soren's Fall.
Damn.
I'm gonna
For
use
the
that
record,
damn.
you can tell Soren's Fall itself is enjoying the process of removing the skin and bones from this creature. Like, Soren doesn't actually say anything, but you can tell that there's a excitement and a pleasure and almost a hunger.
That's concerning, but it's working really, really good.
It's working really, really well. You can tell that the sword is working with
moaning.
you in this.
God.
Not that you can hear.
Okay, thank God. Thank Christ. Thanks, Alan.
No problem. So yeah, with that, anyone else helping on the deboning? Or the rest of the deboning?
I don't think I'd be much help with my noodle arms.
I wouldn't be much help anyway, but I'm still on that whole defiling the corpse thing.
Thalia just seems lost in.
Cool. So Gilda
Okay.
does all the work for the rest of the whole day.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I can help. I'll help, but I don't think I'd do much.
How about if you don't help, you go like hunt and get rations or something? 'Cause
Polio can do that. I'll try to do
productivity.
that. Yeah. Polio is not gonna stop trying to do teeth and shit.
Well, you got all the teeth that you were allowed to get by
I
Kara.
thought- Yeah. Oh yeah, because it was like the.
I totally want to make a necklace using the claws, by the way.
I will
Dude,
say
that'd be cool.
if Leo
That probably
helps with
requires
his nat 20
jewelry.
in medicine from earlier, that with your nat 20, your consecutive nat 20s with Soren's fall, you will be able to not only completely skin and debone the dragon, but you will also be able to separate off the claws and separate the major organs from each other so that you have completely dissected it by the end of the day if the two of you work together on it.
Midas, fucking help me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I go hunting.
Okay. Stealth check. Or excuse
Alright,
me. Survival, stealth, and then an attack roll with a ranged attack.
let's fail this
Actually, wait,
shit.
before you do that, I'll cast I'll cast enhance ability on Poyo
Cool, I
before he goes
need it.
out.
I need
What
it.
ability?
Fuck, what do you need best? What do you need help with most?
Well, being that okay, you said survival, stealth.
Survival,
And-
which is, I believe, wisdom.
Yeah, I have
Stealth,
0.
which is dexterity. And
Dexterity,
then
I don't think I will be fine on, but probably survival, honestly.
and then the attack roll with a ranged attack, I think, is just your Eldritch Blast.
It'll just blast.
Alright, so wisdom, which I think is the owl.
Yep.
survival.
Yeah, wisdom.
So go ahead and roll
Cool.
your survival with advantage.
Oh boy. Let's go. 14.
14. Go ahead and roll stealth.
There it is. 22.
Go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Alright, I assume Eldritch Splash is really fucking loud.
Not
Or is it just like...
particularly.
Oh, it's just like... Oh, okay.
It's
I
not
mean, the whole loudest part
quiet,
is
but
just you
it's not
shouting Eldritch
loud
Blast.
either.
Eldritch Blast! 15.
Okay. Given how rich and lush this valley was earlier, even with just a 14 in survival, it doesn't take you long to find the tracks of a
Or...
a boar. And you manage to sneak up on it easily and strike it down with your magic. Your strike was a little bit messy, so you don't get as much meat as you maybe could have.
Yeah, that's polio for you.
But as long as everyone stays up and keeps watch and also maintains a smoker throughout the night, you will end up with a total of, we'll say, 5 rations
Okay.
worth of smoked meat from the boar. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the day, unless Thaliard has something that he wanted to do, or is he just going to be lost in thought with his little prestidigitation thing over underneath the tree?
His 2 things.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
press
gonna be
this.
there for a
digitation.
long time. You'd all see him kind of waving his hand every hour or so, and every few minutes just looking into his remaining hand. In both cases, just looking at stuff that not very visible if you're not close by.
Yep. So, the organs that you lay out as a part of your dissection, you have the throat, including the voice box, the lungs, which are absolutely massive. They're even bigger than the heart. And like I
Jesus.
said, the heart is massive. The
Like,
fundamentum, which is essentially like a long, rubbery, like a long, thick, rubbery hose. Maybe 3 to 4 times the width of a pool noodle, but a little bit longer than a pool noodle, but not much. You have the gizzard, which is like there's part of like an upper stomach and then like a another chamber kind of attached to it that was attached to the fundamentum. And then you have the lower stomach and intestines. The lower stomach being more the proper stomach, and then the intestines. You didn't worry too much about maintaining specific muscles or tendons, but you have all of those laid out. And you did not get the brain because you were instructed to leave the skull alone, and so I assume that you did.
Yeah.
The voice box, and like the whole throat section is probably about 45 pounds. The lungs are a solid 320 pounds. The heart itself is probably about 70, 80 pounds. The fundamentum is probably 40 pounds. The gizzard is, we'll say, 440 pounds. And then the rest, the stomach proper, we'll say, is 250 pounds. And the rest of the intestines make up about 1,000 pounds. I'm gonna assume y'all wrote that down.
Nope.
It was
Sally
not.
was too busy to care to look at all.
Just because I thought that all of that stuff is stuff that we are leaving behind because they're just taking like the bones and the skin.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be realistic for us to carry around the entire dragon.
Yeah.
Unless we like find a river and just float this down with a raft or something.
I think that's a horrible idea either way.
Listen, what else are we gonna do? Just
Oh my
leave it
God,
here?
just imagine if you just encounter a drifting dragon on the river, a dragon corpse.
Just the
and
intestines of a dragon just floating down the
Yeah.
river.
I mean, I was gonna say that we bury the organs because that way the nutrients goes back to the earth.
Do we want to dig that big of a hole?
None of us
That's
really
a
have.
very fair point.
None of us have None of us have fireball. There we go. Fireball.
Fireball.
Dude, if I was a necromancer, I could just command it to dig its own grave.
Well,
Not right now, you couldn't.
Jordan casted. Leo casted.
Gentle repose.
Repose.
No, but I was saying if I was a necromancer.
Before Leo
yeah,
did
no.
the
That's
do, of
not
course.
now.
That's not now.
That is not now. It is maybe later. Maybe.
It would be cool if you were a necromancer, because theoretically you could bring back extinct animals.
Theoretically, yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. Bring back fucking dodos.
Jordan, I didn't know you had a typewriter.
I do. There you go.
What the hell did you just send me, Jordan?
I didn't send you anything. Get out of my
And
DMs.
what's this then? No, get out of my DMs. Stop lying
I
to
need
our
ridiculous.
viewers.
I need to find something in my archives for you, Eden.
What?
Send me a picture of
Anyways,
what I sent you.
before we go to the nighttime and what I assume will be your long rest, unless everyone's planning on staying up for some godforsaken reason.
I don't like sleep. Ah.
I'd
Yeah,
stay
I'm
up for like, a bit extra longer, but not massively.
Yeah, I assume y'all are all taking a long rest as night falls.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go ahead and take a 5-minute break before we get into that long rest.
I have an
Whee!
interesting question.
Okay.
So, Soren's fall is sentient.
To extent, yeah.
Yes.
Could it keep watch for us?
No.
Can it see? I mean, I assume it can see.
As far as your interactions with it so far, it has only been aware of things that it has been touching at the time.
Okay, because I just
Leo-
thought of that as an interesting.
It was. It did not. It seems able to hear, but it does not seem to be able to see. It seems to have the
What about
senses of
sense?
hearing and touch.
What about a sense of presence?
And taste.
Not really. Well, yeah, taste, kind of as a function of touch.
That's what
The
sword
entire
Anyway,
means.
sword
great.
functions as a tongue.
Yeah,
Enjoy that imagery.
No.
I don't want to.
But yeah, Soren's Fall has not demonstrated a capability of sight. So you can set it to keep watch at your own peril. But you're going to need someone to man the smoker anyways for the 5 rations that Poyo hunted down.
Ah.
Okay, break.
Yeah, break. I'll be back in a bit.
Yep.
Anyways, so
Anyway.
you were just about to start your long rest. Who's taking first watch? And first turn on the smoker for the rations that Poyo hunted.
Can't the smoker and the watch person be the same person?
They can.
Yeah.
That's the general intent. Yes.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I'll
I just
have
thought
the
you were saying.
intention.
No.
No, we let
I'll
the
have
sword.
the intention of watching
We let
and
the
cooking.
sword use the smoker.
What'd you say,
No.
Leonidas?
I said I'll have the intention of smoking and watching.
Stop smoking.
So you're gonna do the first watch?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Go
Can I
ahead and roll
do the
perception
middle?
at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. What?
Because you're also
You're
paying
smoking.
attention to the smoker.
But smoking helps me look. Didn't you know this?
Ah,
You say
yes,
that-
all this smoke in my eyes really helps me see. I wonder why.
I mean, if you smoke, you can smoke. If you smoke, you see in the dark, right?
And I totally have dark vision. Am I right, boys? Ha 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 ha.
Well, I mean, there's a fire for the smoker, so.
Man, that's gonna mess up my night vision.
You know, I completely forgot that I have dark vision. To be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing particular throughout the night.
But you
Pretty
see a
cloudy
rabbit.
night. With a few stars poking through.
But suddenly, your shift ends.
Suddenly smoke.
Suddenly, your shift ends. Who do you wake up? Who's next watch?
I wanna
Poyo,
do-
you're next.
Yeah.
Perception at disadvantage.
Yeah, let's go. My perception sucks. Let's get that nat 1, baby. Oh.
No, you got a 17.
Twin
I get
17s,
17.
motherfucker. Yeah. You're pretty good at multitasking. So you continue to rotate meat through the smoker and just keep an eye on it. And at one point, you notice a group of maybe 3 birds fly down, and they land on a part of the dragon's corpse. Start pecking at it.
I just kind of stare at it. Or at least, well, quick couple glances at it.
Okay.
Is that all?
Yeah, just those birds.
Okay.
If you don't do anything about them, they're just gonna continue to eat the some of the muscle mass.
Yeah, I could continue doing the smoke. But Alan, I double check. I assume that I definitely know everybody is asleep, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool. So I start saying some words like, "Hey, Karen. Hey, Karen. Karen." No, I use my inside voice. Karen. Hey, Karen.
The pen show up and be, what the fuck do you want?
About what happened yesterday. I have some questions, if you don't mind.
You and only you, I will point out, only you feel this, but you feel the rumbling thud of Karenth landing behind you. You
Oh.
kind of turn
Hello.
around and you see his human form there. This time with a little bit darker skin, different hair,
What
different
kind of hair?
clothes.
Is it shaggy? Is it fucking greasy?
Fuck it, it's an undercut.
Sure.
It's a brunette undercut. I was wondering when you were going to ask about that.
Yeah. I just wanted to form it in the best of words. Cause you know me.
I do.
I don't really form my sentences correctly. But live and learn. So that dragon, that little dragon mentioned there's someone with the same scales on as me. At least on the like patch of shoulders or whatever. So
That's a universal mark of servants of the Prime Dragons.
yeah.
Sort of like a badge of service.
Yeah. I think you told me this. But my question is for that is I'm pretty sure they said along the lines of there was a bit more than one. I thought they were like, you know, rare.
They are some more than others. I have a relatively large number of followers compared to some of my siblings.
Oh, so you're popular, huh?
No, I just reach out more. Bit of a social butterfly, so to speak.
So, is there any coincidence that all of them were in one place, or were they sent?
They were sent, yes. Sorry, I thought I made that clear before.
You know,
The Dragon Council, sent them here to do this. Sort of like a police force.
okay, but so when you're telling me the Dragon Council sent them to execute this dragon, I kind of turn over to the carcass and shit. Well, I guess the what's left of it now.
Most of it's still there. The birds are still there picking at
Pecking at
some
it.
of the flesh.
Caw.
The organs are still like lined out relatively neatly from what Gilda and Leo had accomplished that evening.
Yeah.
Kareth kind of just waits until you looks back and then just nods.
This. I know that.
I know it doesn't sit well with you.
Hmm.
I hope you can understand why it was necessary.
Don't you guys like have some sort of prison, or something to hold dragons, or oh hell, maybe
A dragon
somewhere.
would rather die than lose its freedom. You know this.
Yeah, I do. I'm the same way.
It's part of why you're here.
Yeah.
He
I'm
kind of
just.
reaches out, puts a hand on your shoulder. Don't worry. We're here for you when you need us.
Rebel or not, I feel like there could have been another option, but execution. But to be honest with you, I can't think of any ideas. I was never really an ideas guy.
By the way, keep an eye on Thaliard for me, will you?
Oh,
I'm not quite sure how. I wasn't paying attention when this happened, but he's learned a word in the ancient language. The word for dragon. And he's starting to use it in ways that could very well kill him.
yeah.
Just
The day that he was saying things like that, I think I felt chills on like. I just kind of refer to my where the scales are, the patch of scales are. I kind of felt like a bit of goosebumps just
that's
from this one
the
side.
beauty and the danger of that language. It is true in every way. So when a word applies to you, as the word dragon does now, it reverberates within you. It's a recognition of a part of who you are.
So kind of like a dictionary. but ancient.
If you
And
want
it
to
could
think of it
kill.
that way. Yeah. It's the most primal form of magic.
Huh. So I guess in this situation, words do speak louder than action.
In this case, words are actions.
I think he learned that word
And
when
it doesn't matter when he learned it. He just needs to know not to try to use it in a way that's dangerous. Contrary to what he might believe right now, I don't want him dead. He's done well so far.
yeah.
Just keep an eye on him. And if he starts talking, if he says that word again, just tell
Knuckle
Leonidas to
him.
be ready with healing. He might need it. That too.
Hey, Karen, one more thing.
Yeah?
I remember asking you that that apparently you didn't know about the whole sword deal. But now that we kind of learned more about them over this couple days.
That sword is older than I am.
Yeah. I don't know. I was just hoping that maybe you recognize something about it. I have an uneasy vibe about it. I'm not sure if I should be afraid or curious.
With age comes power. Always. I'm glad that sword is somewhere where I can keep an eye on it.
Yeah. I kind of take a sniff of what I'm cooking and shit, cooking the boar.
You've been doing a good job too.
I mean, I wouldn't
I'm
call
proud of you
myself a
guys so
chef.
far.
Oh, you're. Alana is what kind of taught me about this cooking stuff. I think I might be getting the hang of it for once.
Keep at it, Poya. I'll check in again in a few days. And he just dissipates in the wind.
I take a quick glance at the birds. They're still pecking at it, right?
Yep.
Do one of them look at me and shit when I take a quick glance? Because you know how birds are.
Sure.
I yell out honestly pretty kind of loud. What are you looking at?
Uh,
I don't yell it, but I wouldn't call it an indoor voice.
Gilda, Thaliard, and Leonidas. You wake up to the sound of
Fuck.
Poyo yelling at a bird.
Fucking not again.
You look up
Quiet
and
over
there's
there.
3 birds flying away with like bits of dragon flesh in their beaks.
Just let out a long sigh and then go back to sleep.
I kind of just mumble. Sorry. But yeah, when my shift ends, Alan, I go over to Thalion and I just kind of bump him.
Okay. Thaliard, you're on third watch. Mr. Having continuously messaged me this whole time. Mr. is muted currently.
Oh, fuck. Ah, I've been saying things for the past 5 minutes. What? Okay, I will get up. I get up as Poyo lies down. Where's the smoker relative to where we are?
Your campsite would probably be down here.
Okay.
I would assume.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just travel up here and sit on this edge,
Okay,
and I'm gonna do my watch from there.
that's fine.
I don't care about the smoker. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, but before Thalion just gets like halfway away from I guess reach or whatever, I just kind of tug I don't know, I guess his fucking shoe or something, or his pants. Don't, Thalion, can you make me a promise?
What are you wanting me to do?
I know you're half asleep, but please, whatever you learned from that ancient portal thing, or whatever,
Karanth
don't
told you
speak.
to tell me to not use it, didn't he?
No, this was all on my own volition.
Insight check.
Don't even bother rolling.
I may be tired, but I'm not an idiot, Poyo. It is fine.
was-
I have been dealing with the consequences of my actions already, so
It was worth a try.
it's fine. Thank you for reminding.
Okay. Poyo goes to sleep.
And Thaliard is going to sit and do his watch.
Okay.
What is it? It's a perception check, yeah?
Yeah.
12.
Yeah. You don't notice much of anything happening during your early morning watch. Other than the smoker slowly dying.
Thaliard sits and looks at the fading nighttime. And he just sits and reminisces for a while after he looks around, and just starts slowly, gently singing. Still knock, Heilig knock, Eile scheif, einsam wach, nur das Trott, hochhelia pa, holder nab im Lockinger Haar, schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe, schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe. Just a small lullaby his mother taught him. Everyone just asking the same question. Yes, it was. Sorry, I'm trying.
I got like half the words, but I was like, "This is German. This is bad German."
Yes, I know. I don't speak German. I'm trying.
We're
I spent the entire last
German for the purposes of roleplay.
I spent the last section of the whole Current and Puyo conversation trying to learn this. And I've spent weeks before this trying to learn relative German when I can.
Okay, so with German, the pronunciation in very simple terms, no hard vowels exist, and everything's pronounced.
Okay, I'll remember that for later.
It's phonetic, so it's easier to
I
read.
apologize
than
to our
understand.
one German viewer, Eden.
Oh, dude, I don't watch this shit. I just play it.
Yeah, I figured. I'm
Actually,
pretty
Ellen,
sure
you're
the
so
only
lazy.
person in this campaign that actually watches it is you, Owen.
I know.
Mhm.
And then Tyler when he edits it, but I don't think he goes back to rewatch it after he's edited it.
Like while I'm editing, I take my notes,
I'm
and that's
all
about it.
5 views of session 6, by the way.
I figured.
Yeah. Go back for
Oh.
any hints that Alan has dropped. Yes,
Yeah.
I
At some
apologize
point,
to-
I'm gonna go back and rewatch like the whole thing, just
Mhm.
so that I can like recollect
Have-
my memories at some point.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
like, you
I
know,
apologize to anyone who in the future is watching this and being like, "What the fuck was that?" That was
You
me
fucking
attempting to
died.
speak German.
You just offended one of our German audience. He doesn't exist.
And Thalia just looks up and once again, next to him casts the symbol and has the coin in his hand.
Yep.
And repeats this process until everyone's awake.
You all come to consciousness. Poyo, you notice that the smoker has been left unattended, and you have lost one of your rations.
Sorry.
So you only get a total of 4 rations out of that hunt instead of 5.
Oh,
I mean, it
My
works out because it's one for
baby.
each.
yeah,
What a
I guess.
fucking goober.
Also, those are some really nice portents, Owen. An 18 and a nat 20 for portent.
God.
Better hope you roll some kind of encounter for your random encounter for the day. Otherwise, that might
Yeah.
just go to waste.
Oh, it's not going to go to waste. If
Oh,
we
by
don't
the
have
way, I
anything
assume you're I'll go ahead and say the skeleton itself weighs in at maybe about 940, 950 pounds throughout the whole thing.
So you're assuming we're carrying some of it.
So, Tensor's Floating Disc is a ritual spell. So you can cast it as a ritual, but it takes 10 minutes to do so. And then it lasts for an hour after that. But you can cast it multiple times. That's not concentration or anything. So you can theoretically carry up to 5 or 6,000 pounds. Well, up to rather like 3 or 4,000 pounds. But the more you carry, the more time you're going to be spending ritual casting this spell versus actually moving.
Yeah.
Because you have to reset it up every hour.
So, what do we want to do?
So the skeleton is takes 2 of them. And then depending on what organs you want to bring or like how much of the skin you want to bring or stuff like that.
I will not make the fun decision on this. This will be up to you. But know that it will expend a lot of energy per chance we take. I can, on occasion, instantly cast the spell, but not constantly.
I'm already not enjoying our trip back, to be honest.
I have an idea because I'm pretty sure that we're closer to
Yeah, at this point you
wherever
are
place we're going.
significantly closer to Lithesnine Harbor than you are Port Coltrade.
But they want us to. They
Yeah,
want us to
but-
send it to Port Coltrade?
We will. We go to the harbor, and then I can go, or we can like split the group, or we can all go on a boat that can carry the dragon to Port Coltrane, and then give them the
And then sail
dragon
back to Liechtenstein
and
Harbor.
come back to where we are. Yeah.
Then I reckon that it is time to get going.
Yep.
2 discs for the
Alternatively, you could just pay someone else to ship it for you.
That also
No,
works.
no, do not trust.
We don't have money.
Oh, it will.
Oh yeah, no, I can just.
Also, we're quote unquote donating this to whoever the fuck.
The VAC.
We don't
Yeah,
get a choice
I
about
hope
that.
They
Yeah,
pretty much told you, hey, we want this for our museum, give it to us.
And then we don't have to pay tax on the rest of the stuff we get.
Yes.
Was that agreed?
Is the yes?
Yep.
Is that fair? I don't think that's fair.
that you are giving them the whole skeleton, the 3 teeth, the 12 scales, that is the tax for the whole dragon.
How many more scales are there on the dragon?
Well, you skinned the dragon, so all of the rest of the scales are attached to the skin.
So if we take the skin, we take the scales.
Yes.
Okay, if we should take the scales, they will earn money and also could be melted down because they are copper and made into weapons or materials otherwise.
Hey, how comfy are copper sandals?
Not at all comfy.
Then yeah.
Or the other thing is that you can wear copper dragon mail.
I will point out the scales are not actual, like made of copper. They just have a copper sheen.
I know.
You
Copper
can't
dragon
melt.
scale though. You can do.
Yeah, copper dragon scale, but you can't like melt them down into raw copper.
I forgot that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay. Let's.
I forgive you.
I don't.
I know you don't. So we can take them and then use them if we need to. The skin itself would be useful and could provide us with some cheaper clothing or travel wear. I imagine it is highly enchantable due to its nature. So I reckon that we take the skeleton, a few teeth if we can get some, the skin, and as many scales as we can, if that does not conflict with anyone else.
I mean, Poyo or whoever already has like a bunch of the scales, or not the scales, the teeth.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
Yeah, Poyo already got all the teeth that can be gotten.
Okay. Then I think that we how heavy is the skin?
The whole skin?
Mm-hmm.
Skin minus what I took from it.
Yeah. The piece that you took from it is probably a good, given that it's not like tanned or anything, 10 by 10 piece, including scales, is probably a good 20-25 pounds. Somewhere in there. The whole skin is gonna be, it'll take 3 of the discs on its own.
For this, oh god.
For the whole skin. But you can like take pieces of it. Like, you don't have to take all of it. You can take like pieces of it.
I would like to grab, if I can, very easily, 20 more scales. If that's possible.
Yeah, at this point, the scales have weakened enough that you can, with effort, pry them off with your bare hands. Pry them off of the skin with your bare hands.
Okay, I want to get myself up to 112 scales.
Sure.
So I have enough, then 100 scales.
You have 112 scales now.
Okay. What do you think about each taking a 10 by 10 piece of dragon skin that we use and can use for ourselves? Does that sound fair?
Sure.
Pollo, Leo?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay. If we cut that up, we take the rest as it is. We will do 2 discs. And that'll be it. Okay?
So each person is carrying a 10 by 10 piece of scales and skin. And then you're taking the skeleton and that's it.
I'm gonna carry 2 of them. So I'm technically carrying 3 in total. Because I can carry a lot of weight.
Okay.
I mean, as can I, but I'm also going to be mentally dealing with the bloody things.
How much can I carry?
Well, considering I'm not over thinged by 25 pounds of that, the 112 copper dragon scales, and all my equipment.
I don't remember
Your
what
carrying capacity is 15 times your strength score, not your modifier, your score pounds.
So I've got 225, so I'm nearly at capacity. Also, wait, how much do each of the copper dragon scales weigh?
Depending on size, some of them are a bit larger, some of them are a bit smaller, but a good average would probably be 3 of them makes... No, a good average would be probably 5 of them make 2 pounds.
5 make 2, so...
I can carry 5 of the 10 by 10 dragon skins and not be overweight.
Well, okay. So do you want to carry all 4 that the party's taking then?
Each copper dragon scale is 0.4 pounds. Okay, that brings my weight completely down. I'm now at 133 pounds total. I'm only dealing with this because I have a lot of stuff on me right now.
Yeah, the scales aren't actually super heavy. That's part of why a lot of people like to try to make armor out of them and then realize, wait, this is failing. These are weakened.
All the dragon skin that I'm carrying, I want to sell and get money for me. Or like use for my own things, like decorating.
I will take 2 pieces that are 10 by 10. And that is me done. Because 157 combined with the whole Tensors floating disc, I think is going to be enough.
Because my capacity is 240, and if I carry 5 of the dragon skins, that has me at 234.
Ah, your strength score is 1 better than mine.
I have a whole 16.
I have a whole 15.
I have a whole 9,412.
Let's shush. I will take 3 of the scales and skin.
3 10 by 10 pieces?
Yeah.
And Eden has 5.
Do you, either of you, want to take anything else? The organs or any important
Man, we
pieces?
can't keep any of the bones for ourselves.
Yeah.
No, we can't.
They did not ask for claws, though.
Oh yeah, no, I did the claws. I want a
Yeah.
necklace out of them.
Yeah, cool. I mean, how big are they?
I imagine bear claw, but I don't know.
They are much bigger than bear claws.
Being that it's an adult-sized dragon, even
Each
though
claw
it's female,
is probably
the size of a hand.
The length of your forearm.
Guys, welcome to Inventory
Good luck making a
Simulator
necklace with that.
2021.
It's just gonna fuck
Forget
you.
making a
Actually,
necklace. You
2022.
could make swords.
I'm taking them for decoration.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I want to have them.
The money
They're
is
dragon
low.
claws. Of course you want to have them.
I would like to have one if that's possible, but I don't think I can carry it.
There's a total of 12.
How
I
much do
could
they
carry
weigh?
one, I think.
Each one is probably, we'll say, 6 pounds.
Okay, I can take one.
6 pounds.
No, wait, I can
6
take
pounds per
two.
claw.
I will take
Um,
two. Because I want to make.
Neck.
I'll take the two pinky ones because I want to make daggers out of them.
Because these are thick and dense and designed
big
to,
dagger.
like, not break.
I
Mhm.
want 8 of them.
Okay.
I'll take.
So,
How many are left? Two? Two are left?
so 8 for Gilda,
Yes.
1 for Thaliard, that's
Two.
9,
I said
there's
2.
3 left.
I said two. Sorry, I changed my mind.
Oh, you want 2? Yeah,
One
then there's 2
daggers.
left.
Boyo, do you want any?
Sure.
Well,
In
then
that
we
case,
can
I'm
both
only
have
carrying
one.
2 dragon skin.
Nice. So Eden has 2 pieces of dragon skin. Thaliard has...
I take a fourth,
Okay.
and I'm very much done in carrying capacity.
How much,
How much
skin
did
is
you say the
left?
skeleton weighed?
The skeleton? The skeleton's gonna take 2 Tensor's discs.
Yes, but how much excess space is there on the less?
Like 40 pounds worth. Enough for 1 skin.
40 pounds is 2 skins.
No, it's one skin.
I said 20,
25
25 pounds. So, like, each one is 22, 23, 25,
Oh, okay.
20.
I just assumed they're 25. Just yeah.
Yeah, if you assume they're 25, then I won't say, haha, surprise, you're over carrying capacity, you fall off a cliff.
Alan, how much does the heart?
Pretty
I
sure I
have
already
that-
answered this question and you all took
Yeah,
notes on
like-
it, right?
I will stop
500
Thaliard
pounds.
again.
I was dealing with stuff.
I doesn't
outside
mean
of
I
the
won't
room.
stop you.
The phone. The phone is ringing.
Can someone tell me how much the heart weighs?
It was,
500.
I think I said 70 to 80 pounds.
Sounds about right.
Oh,
Who the hell is Cook Brian? He keeps calling
it's
me.
me.
Okay, I put the. How many skins did Gilda have to drop?
I dropped, I think, 3, so I could take the dragon claws. So I'm only carrying 2.
So
I
I
can
took
technically
one.
carry the heart. Technically speaking.
I will put.
If you carried
2
nothing else.
I will put. Okay, I
Yeah.
will put.
Take your
Start
clothes
laying
off,
the
Leo.
skeleton and the heart and the remaining 2 skins into 3 piles, so they're evenly spread over 3 Tensor's discs.
Gotcha. So it's gonna take, assuming you do ritual casts only, it's gonna
I'm gonna-
take 30
I'm gonna-
minutes to cast, and then you'll move for 30 minutes, and then 30 minutes to cast, and then you'll move for 30 minutes. So you're essentially doubling your travel time, taking this much.
I am going to.
This sounds terrible.
I'm going to, for 2 of them, cast as much as I can using spell slots.
It's worth it because we're greedy.
What do you mean?
I can cast the spell using spell slots
Well, yeah, but like, what do you mean for 2 of them?
for 2 of the 3 discs.
So you're gonna spend 2 spell slots every hour until you run
Yep.
out?
Yep.
Okay, including 2nd level spell slots?
Mm-hmm.
What if we run into an
I'm gonna start
encounter?
with first and then use 2 of my
If I can
second.
do an encounter, I can fight.
Yeah. And then you have-
encounter. I'm full of stuff. I am literally packed to the brim with scales, 2 dragon claws, 4 dragon skins, and then behind me about 20 feet, a full dragon skeleton, a dragon heart, and some more dragon skin and scales. I am full to the brim.
Thaliard has fucking... Thaliard said,
He's a
you know
pack
what?
mule."
I'm not an orc anymore. I'm a pack mule.
Yes, unfortunately.
You're gonna have a hard time casting or doing anything with all of that in combat, just for the record.
I'm aware.
There will be
combat, I got
penalties.
you.
I know. I will be dropping my stuff as an action in the first round.
It would take more than an action to drop all of it.
I'm aware.
Just hold it. I can tunnel fighter so nothing hits you.
I have a component pouch as well.
It's
Ugh.
fine.
Component
I
pouch
also
versus arcane focus literally doesn't change anything.
I know, but I only have one hand.
Okay, so
Okay.
Just grow
Let's
another
just-
hand. Come on.
Fuck. You do that for me, then we're good. Right. I'm ready to go when people are.
I'm
I
ready.
can
So-
still carry. Wait, I can still carry stuff if we.
What
do
else
that.
do I need to carry?
I can still carry like 70 pounds, guys.
Dude, carry some dragon skin.
Hell yeah.
Please. You can carry 2 dragon skin, technically, but I also have realized I'm still under my carrying capacity by about 5 pounds.
quick, find 5-pound piece of dragon.
Wait,
Oh god.
I can carry about 12 more scales. And then still
Yeah,
have.
I'm
Wait, what? What would I do?
I'm 12 under my capacity, so I can carry a little bit more.
I'm
Hey,
like 29 under
anyone
my
wanna carry
capacity.
some scales?
I can
That
carry
Leon is
some
just passing them out
scales.
like cards.
I can
Hey,
carry
would you like some
scales.
scales?
I can carry some scales.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior? A scale to your face. Yeah, it's not really going to change massively my carrying capacity.
I'll carry all of them. Don't
It's
you
only
worry.
it's only 44 pounds of the weight.
Leo, I didn't know you were a
I
packing
won't
mule.
carry all of them. Don't you worry.
Leo will take one of them from you, I suppose.
I'll take
I
like
have 111.
Oh,
I'll take like 40.
I'll take
Oh,
4.
scales, not like scale skin patches.
No, scales.
I take 4.
As in the 112 I have on me.
That you've separated.
Yeah. So you can take 40 if you wish. They're 0.4 pounds. So that would be 16 pounds of weight, just so you're aware.
I can still carry stuff, guys. I'm still.
Do you want to
like,
carry the rest of
1500.
them?
No, I can't carry that much.
How much more can you carry?
Like 10 pounds.
You could carry 25 more if you wish.
No, I'm good.
Okay, then let's just go. Oh, no, before we go, I would like to send a message using my sending stone.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we got that. Oh yeah, Pepper.
Yeah, from Pepper.
That's a person.
That it sure is.
Hello, Pepper. Is there a chance that you could send a ship to Liechtenstein Harbor to take us to Port Coltrane? We have heavy
I
cargo.
can get us a ship.
I believe that's 25. So.
Pepper replies, I could, but wouldn't Gilda be better for that?
Okay, fine.
Let me know tomorrow, and if you still need it, I'll send one. What kind of cargo?
I wish I had
Dragon
the send-
sized.
I wish I had the sending spell to send what. But oh wait, was that her message to me?
That was her message to you. Well, that was her reply to your message.
Yes, is she sending a message to me back so then I can respond?
She will activate her sending stone and not send a message specifically so that you can reply. Because she asked a
Surprisingly,
question.
We have found a dragon and have the remains to give and donate to the committee.
Wait, Pepper was a girl?
You pooping?
What?
That's me use my 25 words.
Also, yes, Ian.
Do you pooping?
Yes, Pepper was a girl.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she was. She was an artificer. I know, because it's on my card. Anyway. Alright, shall we head off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Someone roll a d20 for the day's travel.
And I will mark down the 2 spell slots for the first
Jordan,
hour.
do you want to do it?
Or for rather,
Uh,
the half day's travel.
Bonk.
11.
Now roll
Yeah.
again.
Good.
Roll again. Achoo.
7.
Yo! Let's go! That's what I'm talking
What?
about. 11-7.
Oh,
Yeah.
so cool.
Nothing particular happens today.
How many spell
um,
slots do I waste?
That's
All
exactly
of
what
them?
you wanted me to think.
You use all of them and then just continue to ritual cast throughout the rest of the day.
So I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
Like, point of exhausted? Or
No.
just exhausted?
Just exhausted. The rest of
In
you
the
guys are
evening?
feeling a little bit like less exhausted than usual from a day's travel. Like, it doesn't normally wear you out anyways. Especially you, Poyo, considering your job as a messenger.
Mm.
But, like, given the fact that you're taking 30-minute rest breaks pretty much every 30 minutes, you guys are stuck between a state of impatience of let's get a move on and a state of
I don't want to go to
this is
school.
kind of nice.
Are we there
I'm
yet?
not tired.
It's like a leisurely stroll.
Yeah.
Once we get to the end of the day,
You guys are like taking a casual hike, except Thaliard is working his ass off.
So it's basically a family vacation.
Yes.
God.
Thaliard's the middle child that no one likes.
Well,
I
that's
felt that.
Or
I
in
know you do,
Alan's
Jordan.
case, the youngest child that's just not existent.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I felt that.
You're welcome.
Anyways, watches for the night. I assume
Before we
everyone
get to the
except
watch-
Thaliard.
No,
Yeah.
Thaliard is doing a watch.
Okay.
Thaliard is doing first watch.
Okay.
Whoa.
But before we
Hi.
get to watches, you said?
No, well, Thaliard just boom against the ground once they stop, just for a moment, and it's like,
Yep.
I will take first watch. Then I'm getting 8 hours uninterrupted sleep because I have to do that again tomorrow. Okay. Sleep now. Go.
I'm not tired.
I will make you tired with my quarterstaff in a second.
I'll make you tired with my fucking long ass spike. Let's go.
Don't give me a curfew, Thaliard.
Do you go for the hit?
Thaliard
course not.
said, I don't have spell slots, but I'll still fuck you up.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I somehow cast Fireball at level 9.
Counterspell.
Fuck.
You look up and you see Draevok, who has counterspelled your fireball.
Oh shit!
Counterspell.
I
I
counterspelled the
counterspell. He
counterspell.
counterspells your counterspell.
I
Oh, fuck, I lost the game.
counterspell that's counterspelling the counterspell.
But wait, Alan! I drew a +2. He dies.
I drew a reverse card.
He
dead
draws
now.
the moon card.
He draws.
I have the moon.
Well, I draw Sokka. So
I drew a Burger King coupon.
I A deck of many useless things. It's just fucking coupons for restaurants that don't exist. Can you imagine the homebrew?
Oh my god, what the hell is Burger King? Oh my god, what the hell is IHOP? Don't get me started on Outback.
A house made of
Alan.
steak?
Alan, can I roll my perception check?
Yeah.
I don't need to roll my perception check, Alan. Natural 20.
No, watch, it's gonna be
You
nothing.
fall asleep in. No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say that's probably accurate. He's like, oh, there's nothing.
No. Given your natural 20 from your portent, as you settle in to watch, you notice that the heart is still very faintly shifting and twitching on its own.
Oh god,
Not
that's
prop-
terrifying.
Not properly beating, but there's still energy there.
No.
I just walk over to it, curiously
Okay.
looking at it. I put my hand against it.
The movement doesn't happen but maybe once every couple of minutes.
I'm going to use my last spell slot for the day.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Identify. See if it comes up with anything. I'm assuming that means nothing.
The heart of a dragon is the source of its magic.
Oh.
You get the sense that this heart still has magic held within it. Ancient, draconic power.
Is this near the beginning of my shift, yeah?
Maybe about halfway through. It took you a little while to notice it, because it's a very slight movement once every, 2 or 3 minutes. 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay.
It doesn't happen very often.
So I have about, what, an hour till I'm supposed to wake Poyo up?
Hour and a half.
Okay. I would like to make a small incision with my sorrel.
How small?
Well, not small. Significant.
Okay, how
About-
significant?
About the size for a thaliard to fit.
How many foul yards does it take to screw in a light bulb?
If you're trying to get into the heart,
Mm-hmm.
you can climb in through one of the
Okay,
atriums.
then I
There's
climb in.
already openings where you cut off blood vessels that you can climb in through.
This
I
is a
climb
weird
in
ass
through one of the
playground.
atriums,
Okay.
Jordan, no.
and I would like to essentially. I'll sit in it for a few moments and see if anything happens.
As you climb in, the heat in the air inside of this organ is palpable.
Mhm.
It is hot. And you immediately break out in a sweat. And inside the organ itself, there's this faint green mist kind of floating and shimmering and forming into designs and then dissipating. And you breathe it in and it burns like acid in your lungs.
Oh god. That sounds horrible.
It, despite the gross nature of climbing into the organ of a dead dragon. This is a very physically painful and uncomfortable experience.
Mm-hmm.
You take 9 points of acid damage the first minute you're sitting within the heart.
Okay.
I thought I should be.
Do I see any corrosion on the inside of the heart?
Any corrosion?
Like any acid other than the vapor?
There's no, like, it's
Liquid.
not pooled anywhere. It's just in the space around you.
Okay. Taking a moment, realizing pain, I take a bite. And I eat a chunk of heart from the inside.
You take another 23 points of acid damage.
I
As
swear,
that
if you wait
happens-
until you're dead, I'm gonna laugh.
I am gonna jump out of the heart
Yeah, at that. That's
as
like
fast
How
as
much
I
health?
can.
How much health did that leave you with?
2,
First,
right?
2.
Oh.
2 hit points. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold off on a second then.
Okay.
As you chew through it, it's stringy and tough and tastes of bile, and you swallow it and it burns its way down to your stomach and kind of forms a knot there.
Mm-hmm.
And you breathe in, and the air in this atrium of the heart is less painful and a little more comforting. It doesn't feel alien or wrong anymore. There's still pain there, but it's dull, distant.
I
Essentially, you won't take any more damage from just being in there.
What do hit points though?
remain for a moment.
You've had a very long day. That was stressful and painful and strange, but now it's comforting and warm, and after a few moments you find yourself drifting off. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Where
Oh,
all of us are just like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I
All
don't
of you
know.
are asleep.
I didn't know Thalia
I'm
was
talking
into
about
Vor.
out of play. We're
Yeah, I
like,
didn't
what
know
the
he
fuck
was in
is wrong with
Devore.
you?
There
I
are
hated all
reasons.
that.
There are many reasons.
He's a wizard. He wants power.
You're a fucker.
Kind of.
But that's raw. Gordon Ramsay
Yeah.
wouldn't approve.
You donkey!
Gordon wouldn't approve of Vor.
I really hope he
You
doesn't.
donkey. But yeah, no, there's a reason why I ate the heart.
What do you think it's gonna give you a fucking power up like in Super Mario?
Are you fucking kidding? Of course it will.
I mean, yeah, it's pure magic.
There is
Bro,
quite
it's fucking star
literally
power.
a thing being released about this topic.
Yep.
Also, Alan, I've just realized it doesn't come out until October 26th. So, good luck.
I wasn't planning on following it anyways. Probably.
Ah, fair enough. I will be looking at it and sending you ideas based on it.
Anyway,
Sure.
thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't subscribe. Don't
Don't
comment.
subscribe. Dislike this video. Can we make this video the most disliked video on YouTube?
No, not enough people watch us.
You're right. Can we make this video the least
Hey
important
guys,
video
if we
on
get
YouTube?
1 dislikes,
Already
we'll
have
do
We're
a
gonna have at
diss
least
track
1
on
view.
Jordan.
But that's every day.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
It's every day, bro. With that Disney Channel flow.
Good lord, the world borealis.
0 mil
That's
on
the time of
YouTube
year.
in 6 months, always done before.
Behind all the competition, man.
You all disappoint me.
You do I next.
I disappoint myself, but this is a new level.
It's gone too far.
This does put a smile on my face.
Man, we got no poppin' checks and no new Rolex.
See you guys in 2 months.
Make it
See
3.
you guys in 3 years when I've bleached my tongue enough to get that filth out of it.
It's every day, bro, but that is a channel for the fan.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay,
for
you're leaving
Taylor,
the voice
fucking
chat
ended it.
now. Goodbye.
Taylor, end it.
Taylor, stop
Taylor.
recording. Stop.
You
Taylor,
better
Taylor, cut.
Fuck you.
Taylor, start
Peace
recording.
out. Tyster out.